What is up, beautiful people? As always, this podcast is sponsored by our friends at Auto Skin Detail. Folks, they have made it easier than ever to get your car or truck cleaned up. Check out the easy-to-use link to directly book any service right from your phone. Look into their calendar, see the different services, and choose what's good for you. Let's go.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
I challenge everybody that listens to this to get out of your shell and go do something new and fun.
Happy to be here.
Like they just slow motion.
Do you see Zach trying to pretend like he doesn't watch cake sitting videos?
Happy to be here.
There to exorcise the demons.
So your swan man is
Our Schwan delivery man that brought us bomb pops and chicken nuggets is there to perform an exorcism.
This needs to be made into a short
You
film.
couldn't make this shit up.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
Oh. Okay, fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna post this, you know? I'm not gonna fucking tag nobody.
That's
There we
fine.
go. Cool.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
What is up, beautiful people of the world? My name is ExZac Change, and I'm happy to be here today with my guest, Rudy Harris.
What's up, y'all?
And my homie, ExZac Matisse.
What's up, Rudy?
How you doing, boss?
I'm good, man.
You good, Zach?
I feel great, bro. We
right.
two of them little twister swirl blunts right there before the show, and
Like
I'm
two and
feeling
a half.
I'm feeling very nice.
It was 2.5.
Yeah.
Some
By
fire,
the
too.
time I pulled up, I'm like, there was a half and then another one and then another one. That
And there was
triple
one
great.
bro, and there was one before you got here.
See, so you can't count worse shit then, bro. It's
I
like
know.
4 blunts.
I guess,
Who lied to
you
people?
caught the tail end of that one, maybe. That's what it was.
Yep.
But you know, I was saying that feeling that you get, you know, when you're that right type of high, when you have the blunt in your hand and your body or your mind is like disconnected. I looked down and I was just like, I thought my hand was like someone else's hand, and there was a blunt in it, and I just didn't even know that I was just like, yeah, we're where we need to be right now. I should probably pass this.
That's not like a bad excuse you give to your girlfriend. Baby, I didn't even smoke that blunt. That was someone else's hand.
I swear.
I swear.
Swear to God, man, wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Yo, you guys remember when people would say that, oh, they're lacing it.
They're lacing it.
Oh, it's going to get laced.
Bro, nobody's putting extra free drugs in your drugs, bro. Drugs is too expensive.
Right?
Like,
That's like trying to say that someone's giving your kids pot brownies for Halloween.
Yeah, no.
No, those things are $5
We're
a piece.
saving those for us.
no way, bro. Absolutely not.
They get the ones where we forgot to infuse them.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
The duds. That's funny. Yeah, is kid safe? It
That's
fell
where it
off
can
a
be
little-
tricky too, man, because you just, one little swap,
Yeah.
you don't know where you're going to end up on a different planet.
Edibles is a whole different thing too, man. I've had to learn eating like a full thing, or with the drinks especially. The drinks fuck me up because I'm used to taking an edible and shit's usually fine. Like I'm a little higher than I expected. Or like 45 minutes later, I'll be like, did I smoke weed? Oh no, I ate that shit. I'm really fucking high. But with the drinks, bro, I'm like borderline hallucinating or ready to fall asleep if I go too hard with those.
Really?
Yeah, like I was like, oh man, I've had treats before. I drink like, it has little 10 milligram lines on the bottle or whatever. I'm drinking like 10, 20. Well, I'll go 30. I'll probably be fine. And I'm like, bro, I'm uncomfortable. I gotta lie down.
Have you had like experiences, obviously before legalization and like actually knowing how many milligrams are in something?
Yeah.
Because forever we didn't know. We were just like this is some butter in here. Just
Yep, I remember the original pot brownies.
you know what you were gonna
Yeah.
get.
Back in the 80s.
Yeah.
What kind of so how do you feel about edibles? You love them? Are you like, is it kind of a time and place?
Dude, edibles, I freaking love them because they give you such a different high than smoking or vaping or dabbing.
True.
I think it's like a absolute full immersion of everything about you that gets high.
Yeah. Your body processes it different.
Exactly. So it's not like if you smoke like a really good indica, you get that little bit of a body tingle and that body kind of that couch lock.
Yeah.
That's still kind of mental because it's your mental just kind of shutting down and saying, all right, we're going to let this stuff go.
But it is though. Yeah, you're right.
When you're eating it, because it's going through your digestive tract and through your bloodstream, it's hitting everything. That's why it builds up, and then it gets to your brain, and then you're like, oh fuck, I'm high.
Yeah.
The rest of your body's already starting to
That makes so
process
much
it.
sense.
And it takes a while for that blood to get to your brain and say, hey guys, look over here. Guess what? We're fucking stoned.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody's like, oh man, this shit ain't kicking in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this
This shit is bunk, bro.
And then
like
they
I
eat
said,
some more.
Like
And then they eat some more.
Like 45 minutes, an hour later, you're like, holy fuck? What happened?
So what about like, you know, if you're going to eat some weed at night, right? And you got to do shit in the morning, like, do you find that you get like that it kind of like lingers in the morning a little bit, or like do you have to watch how much you eat?
Like
Like,
weed
I gotta
hangover?
be careful because you know if I shoot like a little raise right before I go to sleep, it puts me out. You know, and it makes it easier for me to get to sleep. But in the morning, you know, for me, it leaves me just a little bit groggy.
yeah,
True.
But it's worth it.
Yeah.
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 You know, it's just because I'm prepared for it. Because I already know, all right, waking up's going to be a bitch, but I got to get to sleep.
I got to get to sleep.
You
Yeah.
know, and those things, they knock me out.
So because you can just and you the whole thing 100 milligrams.
Oh man.
Down the hatch, baby.
Mike's
I do a-
10 milligram
Yeah, I do a couple little sips or like a little like bite of an edible or something like that. But bro, I know what you're saying with the groggy shit. I've missed my alarm or like turned my alarm off. I'm glad my girl's right there to be like, why did you turn your alarm off and go back to sleep? You know you got to get up, because I don't do like snooze button and shit. I'm one and done normally.
Because we can call in, but we can't no call no show.
Yeah.
And if I'm that high, you know, we might just, you know, I didn't even know I turned my alarm off.
Right.
I was in a
daze.
in a vivid dream.
I wake up an hour late for work with my phone in my hand. Like, what the fuck happened? Yeah. So
Yeah, that's a different animal. That's why I like weed, because I like when I smoke it, because I feel like I have a lot more control over you know where I can go. And like I said, with this conscious glue, the Gorilla Glue in general, I feel like it really hits me very sativa and hits me very in the head and the eyeballs. My favorite is like right in the fucking eyes, bro. When it's just your eyes like, and that's what it gives me. And then it just brings me back to like a zen. I was saying, you have your dog in the studio, Zen. She's over here.
Zen dog.
Talk about this dog, man. Like this is like the most famous dog, most loved dog in all of Washington cannabis.
Yeah, Zen is, she's been my companion since January of 2020. Oh. I got her pre-pandemic, so she was not a pandemic puppy. All right.
Just barely. You got good right before the cutoff.
You know, she's a little cockapoo. She's, you know, hypoallergenic. She doesn't shed, so she literally goes anywhere I can go. There's no excuses not to let Zen into your facility, aside from being an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, which most people aren't, right?
Most people are not. You know, there's a couple places out there. I don't out anybody publicly. I'm not going to say who they are, but
Name names, bro.
no, man. There's no names. You'll never make me talk, copper. But no, most places are very accommodating. There's places I go where they don't even want me to drop off weed until they see Zen.
Yeah, I love that.
That's what's up. Dog first.
Dog first. Where's that
I
dog?
respect
we
that.
need a puppy
That's
fix
good
before
energy.
we get our weed fix. And,
I love that.
And she's been to every, you know, party. She's been to just about every dispensary in the state.
All the she'll come to the parties
She
too.
goes to the parties with me too. Yep. Yep.
Sweetheart, man.
She chills. I got a little bag I carry her in that keeps her close to me so she feels comfortable.
Nice.
She never skitzes out or freaks out because
I love that because she's got you there.
she's got me there. Plus, most of the parties, they're industry parties. So she knows most of these people. You know, she's been to the dispensary. She's been to the farms. You know, so she's familiar with everybody.
Crazy to know that a dog can have that big of a network.
She knows the smells, bro. All these different strains of people.
Yeah, like you're not strange. I know all you guys. You smell like weed.
Well, she goes in a dispensary. As soon as I open the door, beelines through. They keep the treats. Every dispensary.
She knows.
She knows exactly.
She
She
knows.
watches them when they go to get treats. She watches them. She knows where they're at. So she goes right straight there and waits.
Oh, I love that, man.
It's great, and you know, and like I said, most places love her, and because she's an icebreaker too.
Yeah,
You know,
dude.
'cause she just brings the whole temperature of the room down.
Yeah.
No matter what's going on, when she comes in wagging her tail and that stupid little goofy smile and floppy ears,
Oh, I love her floppy ears,
know,
man. I love the poodle in her. She's
Yeah.
so cute.
it takes the whole temperature down.
I just think it's cool, man, because I always, you know, I have a dog, but he's not like he's wild. He's a terrier. So he's like, he can't like bring him places because he doesn't like just, you know, like if I let him out in the parking lot, he'd see something and he'd be
gone.
He'd just be gone. He's just wild. And so this is just the coolest to me.
Yeah, she used to do that. If we'd be out somewhere, if she hears something or smells something,
Just gone.
she would dart.
So what'd you do?
Just training with the leash and verbal commands and firm voice,
Damn. I love that.
Yeah.
like a kid.
Yeah.
Like a kid. Yeah. Sometimes you
Like
got to
a
put 'em on
furry
a
little
leash,
kid.
You know. Yeah.
Well, poodles are one of the most intelligent breeds on the planet.
I didn't know that.
She's 75% poodle. So
And what's the other one? Cockatoo?
Cocker Spaniel.
Part cockatoo, bro. Didn't you see her wings?
Yep.
She's gorgeous.
Feathers, baby.
Her
feathers.
her plumage and shit.
Yeah, she's about to fly. Watch, open that window.
And she'll repeat shit you say to her and stuff like that. You know?
That's how she does.
Shit, man. So, man, there's a party. There's a party happening.
There's a party happening, dude.
Usually, where's the party at, bro? Where's my invite?
All right, so
You invited.
I'm
you
invited.
invited. You coming, man? Wait a minute. There's somebody performing. I think they might have stole your name.
Is someone performing?
Yeah, a couple people performing. So, anyways, April 2nd, cannabis industry extravaganza of the year. We got about 13 farms coming through or supporting us.
Damn.
Either giving us product to share with folks in some way, shape, or form. Using the shape of they tell us where to go buy their stuff and we can buy it at cost. Because you gotta stay legal.
Of course.
So I'm just sharing some of my personally bought product with some of my friends at a private event.
That's beautiful, man. And there's gonna be live music.
There's gonna be some live music. I believe Present Company is gonna be spitting a little bit.
Present
there.
Company, bro. That is a dope group name. Why isn't our group name Present Company?
That is a dope name.
Bro, you now in the presence of Present Company,
Do you
bro.
say that all the time?
What?
Like, do you use that frequently?
Yes.
Present company.
Yeah.
I've never even heard that before.
Present Company, yeah. Present Company
I
included.
speak kind of properly. My
I
dad
like
taught
that.
me this.
So you're going to have to change the flyer because
Present
we're going to go
Company.
buy Present Company now.
No, man. That's not.
They haven't printed yet, so yeah.
No, we're not going by present.
No.
I think that's great. Yeah, we're too far in the game
Yeah,
now.
No, we got three amazing artists playing. You guys, my boy Dank Zavalia, who is sick on the mic. The boy is sick. He just opened for Paul Wall a couple months ago.
Nice.
Over in Everett. So the kid's, he's got some skills. He's got to spit some lyrics.
Yeah, that's what I liked. I liked that he was just coming in with the bars and he was just spitting. It wasn't all catchy hooks.
Anytime
and
the
crazy.
bars are heavy like that, I fuck with
Me
it,
too.
bro.
Me too.
That's
I
my
love
shit.
that.
And he gets some dope beats too, man.
Yeah, that's
His
important.
beats it's great. I mean, you can spit all day, but if you're over garbage, it's kind of brings you
Yeah.
down.
And it can go both ways, right?
Yeah.
Like you can have like the dopest beat in the world with the weakest bars, and that beat will not save you. But same thing, you know. That's the other one's a shame. I mean, when you got someone with some good bars, but they just were feeling the wrong beat, you know, and it's just, oh, come on, man. There's a lot of good beats out there. You can find good beats, but you can't just find good bars.
No.
You can't.
Well, you hate to think they have bad taste if they can write well and rap well and they got like shit to say. So it's like maybe you just need someone in your life telling you no. Everyone around you is like, yeah, man, that's sick, bro. You know, you need
true.
someone in your life to say,
Too many yes
nah,
men.
bro, that ain't it.
Yeah, you need your boys to put the phone down and you know, speak what's true.
Because it's
I
like
hear what you're saying, but
it's like my boy made this on Fruity Loops.
with stock sounds.
But it's like,
If somebody isn't telling you it's dumb, it's like half your stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have somebody being honest.
yeah.
You know, you got to have somebody who's going to speak up, you know, because literally that's why I make so many mistakes in life because I've been single for so damn long. I got no one in my life saying, ooh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Like, why don't you pause and just think about it for a second?
Don't do that. So a lot of people need a ooh, don't do that person in their life.
No, you
And
really
they
do.
don't
Whether
have
that's a
that.
friend, when you have a woman or what have you, you know, somebody that's close to you personally. Like you only see the homies, you know, whenever, right? But people that are close to you, then they're like, I can see you're about to make a bad decision.
Yeah.
What are you over there on the couch ordering right now?
Yeah.
on Amazon?
Well, I see that look on your face. What's going on?
What do you got in the cart right now?
Is that DoorDash app?
Yeah. If you pay $20 for something, you go around the corner and get for $5. You know, I got a girl in my life that does that. That's good. I've noticed though, technology is starting to check you more. Like for a while, you know, Gmail will like auto fill some shit, or like if I'm sending something and I put the word attachment in the email, like, hey, the file's attached to this, and I forget to attach it. Gmail's like, hey, you said attachment. Did you mean to attach this? Like they're kind of catching you and shit. I know Facebook for a while was doing this thing where if you used like an insulting language, like I think in a post I was trying to call my buddy a bitch or like quote something and be like, yo, you a bitch or something. Facebook's like, are you sure you want to post something that's calling someone a bitch? And I'm like, yeah, I definitely do, Facebook. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I don't have much respect for that because let me use the language I want to use. But on Twitter, I got some respect for this. The other day, there was this article that came out about how on the East Coast in like a couple months, there's going to be spiders that are the size of a child's hand that will parachute down from the sky.
I was hoping that wasn't true.
So that is true. That's a true thing that's going to happen. But they're not dangerous. They don't have fangs that could bite you. We're just going to have big spiders because they snuck over here on shipping containers.
Why
and
does that not make me feel better?
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. But here's the thing. I saw that article and went to make a joke tweet about how like the plagues were coming. Like what happened to good old fashioned plagues where it just rained frogs. Now we got spiders the size of a child's hand. It's just some dumbass joke. And I just was trying to retweet the article and Twitter was like, hey, I'm noticing you're about to retweet an article you didn't even open and read yet. Do you want to maybe read it before you retweet it? And I'm like, okay, Twitter, you got me. I respect that a little bit. I'll open your fucking article and actually make sure I'm not sharing bullshit.
I do like that.
Twitter saying, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
So I'm like, all right, Twitter, you got me. So.
I mean, that is, you really couldn't ask for it to be done a better way than what Twitter's doing.
Yeah.
Because like how many people really need that?
Exactly.
Like, hey, bro, did you even know that this ain't real?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, my shit was innocent enough as spiders flying from the sky, but with all the misinformation and shit flying around, it's kind of, hey, bro, do you maybe want to like read more than a headline before you just go off on your bullshit?
So think about Mad Max Twitter back in the day when it was just straight freaking, you could do anything. You could just say anything.
Wasteland.
And people were just like, that's real. And it was not the truth. You know, you could say anything.
That's the internet in general, bro, since it's been around.
I know. It's crazy. Goddamn. Happy to be here.
So my party, yeah.
Yeah, Patty's Tacos.
Yeah, Patty's Tacos.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Tacos?
Yes.
Like the start of the
Patty's
show.
Tacos. So we're doing same thing we did last time with them coming through. So we $1 tacos for everybody. So
I want to spend a small fortune.
This is in your
tacos.
neck of the woods. This is Patty's is the spot by Walmart over there by on Sprague.
Oh, the truck?
The truck.
yeah, Patty's Taco Truck.
Yeah, bro, they are fire.
They are so
Yes,
fire.
they came
They're
through my last
so
party.
good.
Everybody was like, dude.
See, man, that like when you have a business like that, that's just when you're pulling up, people are flocking.
Yeah.
Like people are so you're coming through to make money, and people are happy to see you. They're like, yes.
Well, I asked around. I was at everybody. I was like, hey, I want to get a taco truck at my party. I was like, who should I get? Everybody, hands down, Patty's. He said, you got to get Patty's taco truck. So I went to Patty's and I was like, yeah, I'm doing a party out in Green Bluff. And they're like, yeah, I don't know. And I was like, there's going to be 200 stoners there. Okay, what time?
Change the tune real quick.
Absolutely. And they're the coolest people, man. And I came around this time. I said, hey, I'm doing another party. You guys want to come through? They says, hell yeah, we're coming through.
Oh yeah, because it's the second time around.
Yeah.
Do they
already know what's up.
Do they get a party at all, or they just got to be working the whole time, huh?
I mean, who knows?
I hope they get the party too.
They're welcome to partake in any of my personally purchased products that I'm sharing with my friends.
Or even just dance if they want to, you know?
Yeah, because it's going to be a hip hop show going on.
That's right, man. We bring in the vibes, baby.
Oh, the most important thing, this is what I want to stress, and this is the biggest thing about that separates my events from a lot of the events that go on out there. All three of the artists that are performing, all three of them are from within the cannabis industry. So everybody either works at a dispensary or works for one of the producer processors out there. So everything about this is coming from within the cannabis industry.
Love that.
I love it.
So I'm here to, I say me a lot, but it's Terpene Transit, sponsored. Boss gives me a lot of flexibility. He says, hey, as long as you're not spending too much of my money, people are having fun, the vendors like it and feel that they're getting the money's worth, keep doing what you're doing.
God damn.
Love that.
Dude, you got to just love a good relationship built on trust.
I like
ladies
that.
and
I like that
gentlemen.
this shit is out in Green Bluff too, man. I've been to a lot of parties like in the city, and like it's all right, it's cool, but so just to be out and away from it all and just kind of vibe.
And it's a private party, so it's like if you're a part of the industry, then you're like, oh, I get to go. It's not like, it's not really something you bail on because it's like you get to go to this, And
the other thing is, I'm a stoner, as you can tell. And so, my thought was every time I go to a party, I'm like, wow, these guys are doing this pretty good. And I was like, man, I wish they were doing this. And I go to another party and I'm like, wow, this is great. But I wish they were doing this. So I wish they were doing this is what I do at my parties. So it's coming from a stoner's perspective. What do I want to see at a party?
Yeah.
I want some good music. I want some chill vibes. I want to try somebody's product that's great. And I want some good food.
That's
God,
it.
You really can't beat that. I love being able to sample. It's literally like, if you're lucky enough to be at these parties, then it's like the Costco of, when you're walking around with the samples, like that's what it feels like. They're like, you want to try some electric lemonade? You're like,
Yeah, of course I do. So I hadn't thought about it until just now, but yes, I do. I'll try everything you got.
Oh, I love it. And as a stoner, we just eat it up. And stoners really are the coolest fucking people, man. Everybody just chilling, and so those are my favorite people to perform for. Or just
I feel like they get the message, man.
Yeah, people big chilling, feeling the
They're
vibes.
your people.
They're on that wavelength.
They're industry people from local around. They all know, for the most part, who you are. And so they're already rooting for you.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're going up against a potentially hostile crowd.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. We're just going out and just all having fun together. Like, let's just turn this up. Exactly. Yeah, I'm super stoked, man.
Also have to give a big shout out to Twilight Cider Works.
So that's where it's at, right?
They are the hosts of the party. We're going to be having some of their. I bought a keg of their hard cider that I'll be sharing with guests as well.
Nice.
The fun don't stop.
Really, really good stuff too.
Yeah, I love a good cider.
And this is just a regular, not a non-alcoholic cider, right?
No,
it's a hard cider.
It's a hard cider.
Oh, it's a hard cider.
Yeah.
It's a 21 plus event, so I can share all of my.
Just the fact that the hard ciders are coming in a fucking fire ass way, dude. I'm telling you, cider is so good.
Cider is real good,
especially if
bro.
you're drinking it in Green Bluff.
Yeah, and the majority of them, they're organic. So it's not something that was made 3,000 miles away and shipped over. It was all made right there on site. So.
It's made in like the backyard where the apple orchard
Washington
is.
apples, baby.
Yeah.
What you smoking on right here?
This is M-Fuse, some blueberry pancake stuff, which is really, really good.
You said that was a smart pen?
They call it their new smart battery.
What does that mean?
Tanks.
What makes it smart?
I don't know enough about it to really answer that question.
Cool.
But, I know it hasn't blown up on me yet.
That's a plus.
It pulls real good. It's got a nice heat cycle.
Can I hit it?
And
That sounds smart.
there you go.
He's got the hat on, right?
Yeah, they hooked us up.
They're hooking it up, man.
Sick,
Infused, man. They're like, you going on a podcast, right? Well, you gonna want to wear this.
You're gonna rep the brand a little bit.
Terp Transit. That we do a lot of work for them, so we deliver a lot of their products.
That's what's up.
Talk to me a little bit about Terpene Transit.
Well, we are,
and how you got into that and stuff, because that's where I met. Oh, here, it tastes fucking
can.
delicious.
It's really good. I told you, it's good shit. I was looking for a job almost 5 years ago, and
That's how long you've been there?
almost 5 years.
Holy moly!
It's real good.
And
That hit hard. So you better be careful.
so I was looking for a job,
Champion.
and I was like, I'll go deliver weed for a couple months, see what happens. And so I was looking around, and I got to go to my first event, and I was like, so who actually goes to our events? And they're like, well, nobody. You want to do it? I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to do it. And then so I came kind of like the sort of face of the company out there at the parties and events. Everybody knows me as a Terp Transit guy. Mm-hmm. And, we deliver probably about 60% of the weed in the industry that doesn't get delivered by farms themselves.
Really?
There's a couple of other companies out there that brain freeze. I'm not going to mention their names because I don't want to give them props, but they move some stuff too. So there's other companies out there that do it. We've just been doing it the longest. We do it better than everybody else.
Damn, I wonder how. Do you know how? This is probably like a question for the dude who owns it. But damn, that's what a cool fucking. Just like how the industry came about and the players who got to play the game, like get in and like get, a hold of.
It's a great story. Mike is owner, also owns Mount Baker Homegrown, which is, they grow some really great weed too.
Really?
Out of Bellingham. And he found that, every time he left the shop, nothing got done. productivity went, psh, when he was out doing deliveries. It's just a natural thing. What boss is in here?
Yeah.
And then each step you steps down, and then before you know it, you're not doing a damn thing.
Yeah.
And so it's, well, if I'm having that problem, everybody else got to be having that same problem. So let's set up a service to do everybody's deliveries for them, so they're not out doing this.
That's how it starts, right? You find the problem, and then you meet the need.
Exactly. And I think that's what
beautiful.
separates us from everybody else, is because we came from someone that was already that had the need for it. You know what I'm saying? So we are basically a grow too, because we stemmed off of a grow that had this need. So we're able to identify that need with other farms.
And you can really
grows.
relate to
Exactly.
that situation.
It's 100% relatable, because like, hey, yo, we're you. We're not someone that sees a UPS opportunity, in the cannabis industry. We're filling a need that we know you need because we needed it too.
Oh shit. That's smart. That's smart, bro.
And that's how we grew. And, Amber and Mike, they're just friggin' phenomenal people. Also, I dare say the most well-connected people in Washington cannabis industry.
Really?
Absolutely, dude. I mean, we go to every single dispensary in the state. We have moved either to or from about 99% of the processors and producers in the state. So we've touched everybody at least once.
Damn, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of places.
Even Fat Panda. We bring stuff to them. So we help them move product from time to time.
Yeah, they're the biggest, right?
Yeah, I think they're the biggest. I mean, them and Northwest Cannabis Solutions, they're both pretty damn huge.
Northwest, man, they do all sorts of shit.
Yeah, they do.
They're like Crystal Clear and all that, right?
Yeah, Crystal Clear, and what is it, Legendary or something?
Legendary, and they do terp sticks. Like they do a bunch of shit. They
got a full spread menu, and
they kill it.
Huge.
What do you think? Do you think it'll ever become legal to just get the weed delivered to your house like a pizza? Because I mean, right? Isn't that kind of what's already happening?
So in other states, it's legal that you can grow your own a little bit, but in Washington, it's not, which is stupid.
I heard that they wrote the laws. They kind of fucked up when they did that.
Yeah, we
were like one of the
delivery
first
should
ones,
be a
man.
thing, man.
All these other states that are sitting back and they're like, okay, I like that, but I don't. Let's do it like this.
I think it's a situation of you want what you don't have. Mm-hmm. You see these other states doing it, and you're like, "Oh man, why come we can't do that?"
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're over there saying, "Man, this is string. How come we can't do that?"
It's so segmented, man.
That's why you got to look.
Wild.
Find out what the troubles that they're having, because they're probably having similar troubles that we have, just in a different perspective to their setup.
Yeah.
Like I know the way that Maine is set up sucks.
Really?
But I'm basing that.
Are they're rec over there? Are they just medical?
They're, as far as dispensaries go, it's still just medical, but it's recreationally legal.
Oh, so like, we don't know where you got it,
but you could have it.
But you can have it.
But we just don't know where you got it.
Sometimes they write them so weird,
That's
man.
so
It's like, well, where am I
crazy.
supposed to get it
Like,
from?
well, we just ain't gonna ask too many questions. But if you had it, say,
The old militaries, don't ask, don't tell. Hey.
Yeah, right. No, I feel like, have you ever seen commercials for that it's like a DoorDash thing, but they mostly deliver like snack food and junk food. I think it's called Go Puff.
Go Puff, yeah.
So I feel like they were originally created as a company that planned on delivering weed because they saw weed getting legal, and someone was like, "Oh, you can't do that," and they just had to pivot to like snack food.
I think you're right, because Go Puff would have been a perfect name.
I mean, come on.
There's one over where I live in Mount Vernon called Munchie something.
Yeah.
Munchie Express.
And they'll deliver snacks to your house?
Yep. They'll go to 7-Eleven for you, pick up a bunch of Hostess cupcakes, and deliver them to your house.
Because see, I want to have weed delivered to my house for the same reason that I want snacks and pizza.
I want weed and snacks delivered at the same time.
Because I want to you go to the dispensary, you got to stand in line.
Who has
there's all
time?
sorts of stuff. You got a guy, you tip the guy. I want to give somebody a tip. Okay, thanks, dude. Hey,
Well, I just think maybe I just had a glamorized idea of weed from a young age, but I remember watching like Half Baked religiously and like seeing like the biker go around and on his bicycle delivering weed to the, hey, I got, heard something about some empty pipes or whatever, it's like music code and drop. I'm like, if that's how it was back then, like, why can't we live in this utopia now where some guy on a bicycle pulls up with a little smiley face bag?
That was that free enterprise, man. No rules. That's what that was.
Yeah.
That was free people were out there just like, you know what? I'm a go-getter and I'm going to fucking get a trench coat and fill it full of 5, 6, 7, 8 different strains. Now, when you start getting things like the thing the industry put on to me was vape carts.
Yeah.
And that is like a new hack, right? Like if you think about back in the day of just being able to do anything when you were younger and you wanted to just smoke some weed on the low, but it just smells, bro.
Yeah.
When you're smoking good ass weed, this shit just stinks
It's gonna
up
stink.
this place.
Yeah.
No matter what you're doing, the second you open the bag, people are like, oh, someone's smoking. Like I hardly even smell that. Like you wouldn't even.
It's gone, especially if you were outside. Like,
oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
I mean, even in here, just dissipates. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Unless you're in a hotel, then it dissipates under the fucking door out into the hallway and lets everybody know you're puffing terps.
There you go.
Do you,
Wet towels, baby. Wet towels. Baby.
Oh yeah, wet towels.
towels under the door.
You know what I
guys.
do? I always go to the furthest corner of the room and just blow it at the corner.
There you go. You get one of those high floor hotel rooms where you get the the anti-suicide window that only opens a crack because they don't want people jumping out to 5th or 6th floor or whatever. You're just like up at that little crack, like.
Dude, I smoked a lot of weed in a lot of hotels, man.
Yeah.
Never got caught, so
Yeah, the vape
odds
pen
are
is
in your
nice
favor.
though. I get flagrant with the vape pen. I'm like in the movie theater watching the movie blowing
All
the
day.
vape pen.
I love
it. Just because I'm like it's nothing when it's
Dude,
gone.
so this is the move right here. You fucking just, and then you gotta hide it. So then you shirt it, and then you sit there, and then you're just like
your titties smoke for like a
just fucking coming under my. Oh, you just like, all right, yep, all right.
I guess
everybody sees this.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. Like, there's a man that's
You
just
think
on
that's
fire
a
right
life
now.
hack? He's this man
This
on
man's steaming
you
right now.
Denzel
Good
right
way to
there.
find out if
fucking-
someone's trying to record the movie though, because you'll hear somebody go, "Oh fuck."
Come on, man! I'm trying to put this on fucking Pirate Bay. I'm trying to put this on Bit.
Bay.
Got
Holy
smoke
cow.
clouds
Pirate
coming up.
Bay.
Let me
Pirate
throw
Bay.
you back, baby.
Oh, BitTorrents, baby.
Yeah,
BitTorrents is where it's at.
You remember that?
I grew up. I haven't done BitTorrent in a while just because I got like a hacked Fire Stick that has the streaming shit on it, and you can get anything for it. But bro, I've been pirating shit since like LimeWire back in the day.
I had the original Napster, baby.
There you go. I always thought I was a G because I had LimeWire and then I downloaded LimeWire Pro off of LimeWire for free. So I like pirated the fucking pro version of the program from the program.
Wait, so you could
Felt like a Matrix
Could you
hacker,
buy
bro.
it? You could actually buy LimeWire.
That would give you like better seeds and better like results. But I remember half the songs I would download, like I go to download like the Limp Bizkit album and then I would play it and it's like a Bill Clinton impersonator that's like a fake file on MP3s. I deny sexual relations.
Oh
with-
yeah, I think I've gotten
You
that
try to
before,
download, yeah,
actually.
you're like trying to limpbiscuit.mp3 and you click it and it's a fake Bill Clinton and shit. You had to like, there are tons of weird files and
Hey,
viruses.
but we were willing to weed through all that shit
Yeah.
to be able to get some free shit. Because man, back then it was like $14 for a record, which was great for the artists. And I mean,
I wish it was still that way, bro. I wish, bro. Streaming has fucked up a lot of shit. It is the way it is, but like,
I mean, they had to do something with that Napster shit and with all that whole shit. People were going to get it by any means necessary, and someone was either going to make money or we were just going to be stealing people's music.
I gotta shout out my mom because I fucked up her computer with a bunch of viruses doing this shit. But I made a bunch of money at school selling burnt copies of the Eminem show and mixtapes, and that was like
Really?
the hustle back in high school, bro.
So the mixtape, this is what the hustle was. The hustle was, and my friends would do it for free, because they weren't really hustlers. They were just nice guys, but they were just like, you would give a list of songs to somebody. Like I didn't have the technology at my house. So I would just be like, yo, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. And then you give it to, I'm like, so I can write a list and give it to you. And then you'll give me a CD with all those songs.
That? Yeah.
I was like done. And then when you had like like an iPod or something where you just had them all, or MP3 player. They're
I even
all
remember
right there.
like
That just blew me away.
The game changed when my buddy got a disc player in his car that played MP3s, because with a CD you can burn like 15 tracks to it or whatever, and then it's out of space because it's only got 70 minutes. But if you put data on a CD, you can put like 700 megabytes on it. So it's like, instead of burning it as a listenable CD in a CD player, you burn it as an MP3 CD, and you can put like 500 songs on it. And like when my buddy would play it in his car, you'd have to like access the files like on a computer and shit, you know. But like on the faceplate of the CD player, it would say plays MP3s, and as soon as that hit, bro, the game fucking changed. Like
For me, it was mini discs.
there you go.
I remember the mini discs were the shit.
So
dude.
what is that? Put me on.
The mini disc? This was back in 99, 2000.
My favorite years.
No, before that even.
It would have been earlier than that.
This was 96.
Because my older sister had one, but I never got
97, 98. It was right after I got out of the Navy in 97. So it was like a little disc, like a floppy disk type thing. And you had like a little thing, like a little CD Walkman. And you could record, 500-600 songs on a disc.
Yeah.
And you could take it and you could rearrange stuff, and you can cut and trim the songs. We used to put record his mixtapes. He used to do mixtapes. To record his mixtape on there, we go beat by beat, and then cut the track. Oh, that's the next track, and then go listen to his next cut. When he's ready to cut the next track.
Dude, bro.
Yeah. In the mini disc.
Yeah, I remember my older sister had a mini disc player. I never got one, but those things were sick.
Do they not make them anymore?
No, they're just
No,
outdated technology. Yeah, you wouldn't.
iPod made them obsolete. When MP3 players started coming out, they rendered them obsolete.
Yeah.
Damn.
They were sick though.
That is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Who are you guys listening to right now? Are you listening to anybody right now in particular?
Old school shit, man.
What kind of old school shit?
90s hip hop, early 2000s hip hop.
Oh, keeps it classic.
That's,
Who's your?
That's me.
Who's in your deck right now? Who are some of your favorites?
Yeah, let me get some go-tos.
Shit, go put me on a damn spot.
I'm gonna put
course.
you on the spot.
A lot of old Jay-Z.
Okay.
Oh, good.
You know that song, I know what girls like, I know what they want.
Okay.
Old Jay-Z.
Which one was that?
It's called I Know What Girls Like.
Oh, he's like that.
It's got that remember that old track, Fly Girls? Fly Girl, and I had that don't.
Oh, yep.
Well, he has that beat in that I Know What Girls Like. That's like that same beat. That don't.
I love it when they just sample shit and just you get that same familiar sound and flip it a different way.
So good.
I love that.
So good.
It's like old Jay-Z, and then way over here I was listening to Soul for Real. I love Soul for Real, man.
Who's that? You know who that is?
Candy Rain.
Yeah, Candy Rain.
The song My
Love, do you ever dream of candy coated raindrops?
You're my love, my candy rain.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Have you ever loved someone?
Okay, this is okay. I have never heard this.
You never heard
Oh,
Candy
my
Rain?
I don't think I've ever.
That's
I've
the
heard,
shit,
I've heard Chocolate
bro.
Rain.
No, Candy Rain is the shit.
They were actually a protege from Heavy D. Heavy D discovered them and put them on.
Really? Sulfur Red?
You talking about Heavy D up in the magazine? Heavy D?
Heavy D up in the
Yeah, I know. Heavy D up in the magazine.
in the limousine.
In the limousine?
Heavy
in the
D up
magazine.
in the limousine.
I've been smoking. Magazine, limousine, it's all the same. Heavy D was probably in some magazines
got
too,
magazines.
bro.
Oh, he was in all kinds of magazines.
Yeah,
Heavy
he was
D and the
probably in the
Boys.
limousine on the
Yeah,
magazine.
He was dope, man. Rest in peace. But
one of my
what was their name? What's it?
Soul for Real.
Soul
That's
for
one dude.
Real.
Soul for Real.
Four brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know they were brothers, but I know it's more than one dude.
Yeah, four brothers.
Damn, that's
He
what's
tried to make him the next Jackson 5, but they just didn't. They caught, but they didn't catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a tricky.
I don't
bitch,
know any
isn't
other
it?
songs other than Candy Rain, really.
It's a tricky bitch out here trying to like we caught, but we didn't catch, you know, because it's just like God damn, man. And then some people just got it like that. It's just kind of a crazy world we're living in.
Hey, if you get if you're a one hit wonder, bro, it's like you did something. You know, then you could be Skilo pulling up in the Cadillac and jumping on stage for one song and then dipping out.
Because everybody will always remember that one hit wonder.
Yeah.
What do you got, Mike? You got some shit? Or
Oh,
what?
Redman.
I got a couple things.
Oh, you've been listening to some Redman.
I've
Okay.
been back on my Redman shit. Even
Redman's
that
so
one of my
good.
favorite tracks from him is actually the one that he did with what's her name? not Britney Spears, but
Christina
Aguilera. Dirty, yes.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite tracks that he appeared on.
That's when Christina was going by like ex-Tina because she was being all nasty and shit.
Ooh. What about
Yeah, Redman's actually going to be in town in Seattle Saturday.
on Saturday?
Yeah, on Saturday.
At the party.
At the party. He's going to be there again.
Damn, that's so cool, man.
Redman kicking it. You said Redman, Sean Kemp. Man, that sounds like a party already.
Yeah, this is actually Redman's second visit. He was at a party back in December, Christmas party.
You know, he hitting all the fucking legal states. He's like, where else that shit legal? Let's go. Washington, all right.
He's in Portland, Oregon today.
Man.
See, I love it, man. Portland is the shit.
Redman might have never gotten like his full due. I feel like he deserves way more respect than he gets, especially like consistency. You look at like how everything he has dropped has been so consistent as far as just quality and the bars, and then even like recently, like I still go back to that Dunfiato freestyle that he put out, and even like his newer shit that he put out. Like he got that video. What's the video where he's slapping people? Have you seen that?
Yeah,
like,
I saw that.
Like shut the fuck up or tell me to shut the fuck up or whatever. Like I can't think of what it's called.
No, he doesn't give a fuck, and like it's like age is nothing but just a fucking number. That dude's out here just fucking doing it. He just gives a young man hope that, you know, when I'm, you know, up in my 50s and shit, I can just be smoking, chilling, and being fit and shit, and just coming to fucking weed parties and doing cool shit. Like, you know, that's what's up, man. Because you know crazy. that dude still is just like he seems like a young spirit still, like you know what I mean.
Hey, he's talented as fuck, dude. He got the music down. He was just in the new season of Power Ghost.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, the Tariq show.
Yeah, I haven't been watching that.
It's actually really good. I'm all up on Power cinematic universe.
No,
I
dude,
watched Power Force with Tommy and shit.
Dude, I loved it. I want to get into it. I just fell off. I loved it. I had no quarrels with it.
Method Man plays Tariq's lawyer, and he's also trying to get Redman out of prison, like they're old friends or some shit. So Redman's got his whole storyline, and Method Man's trying to bust him out, and like. Yeah, well, he's a fucking talented actor, bro.
I love that.
What's this thing?
It's called Power. So there was a show on Starz called Power, and it was just like about gangster life and selling drugs and shit.
I remember that.
And then at the end of like 6 seasons of that, they started a new series called Power Ghost, and it's all about his son and like their family. And his son is still facing like legal fallout from the first series and shit. And that's the shit that Method Man's in. And now they've had Power Book 3 Kanan, which is 50 Cent's origin story, because the whole show is come up with by 50 Cent and a couple other people. But he has a character that he played in the original series, and this was like his backstory from when he was young. And then now they got Power Force Book 4, which is a story about Tommy. Like Ghost and Tommy, like the white dude, Tommy.
Yeah, love Tommy.
So it's just a Tommy series. He's in Chicago fucking around with Irish gangsters and doing a bunch of shit, moving coke again, and it's really good.
Bro, the show is really fucking good.
It's
like
really good.
I'll have to check that out.
When you hear that intro come in?
Yeah.
They say this is
50
a big
Cent
bitch town.
does new songs for each one. Like the Power Book 2 that follows the original one still has the same. They say this is a big rich town, but like Power Force got a new 50 Cent song for it. With
is it fire?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah,
because I'm telling you that
he only raps for Power theme songs.
Because I'm telling you that Power theme that theme song.
Yeah.
Right when it comes on, something hits different. When you hear that song, it's like, you know.
That's one of those shows you don't hit the skip intro button.
You don't hit this? No, it comes on, you're just like,
you're like, I'm letting that play.
So it's on Netflix.
It's on Stars.
It's
on Stars.
That's why you haven't seen it.
That's why I haven't seen it.
Yeah. The only time I can ever get caught up on it is either if I'm doing the pirate shit, or I just got lucky and Amazon was like, hey, we're giving out Stars for 99 cents for 3 months. I'm like, well, I can't say no to that. I'll pay you $1 to watch Stars for 3 months.
Yeah,
you know?
Stars is basically giving Stars away for free, dude. It's kind of sad.
I get a lot of trials. I got like 20 email addresses. So.
There you go. That's all you got to do is just keep switching the email.
If you got homies too, the homies that like, you know, oh, I got the Netflix. Well, I got the Hulu. Well, I got the, you know, and you trade them all around and shit.
Speaking of that, something that's really fucked up that I just read, Netflix is going to start testing a fee. They're going to prompt you and send you a little notification that says, hey, we noticed that people are using your password outside of your house. So we're going to start charging
Netflix.
For that.
Fuck Netflix.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to start testing that.
God damn you.
Yeah. They just can't let us have our fun, bro.
Just let us fucking do what we want to do, okay?
Yeah, let us steal your shit. Come on.
Dude, I mean, I paid the fee. I get to share it with whoever I
It does say multiple screens.
Yeah.
It doesn't state that those screens have to be within the same residence.
And that would be really silly because what if my my little sister goes up to the freaking log cabin where we got Wi-Fi up in northern, and she wants to use a screen. Now all of a sudden we're splitting hairs and I can't. Oh, she's outside the house. See, now we're getting in some type of freaking Comcast territory. You want to be Comcast Netflix?
Yeah,
you don't.
what if my friend's cousin's uncle's brother, needs to watch this show for a documentary to get his schoolwork done?
You gonna tell him he can't get an education? Netflix? Is that what you're gonna tell me?
They are? We got a Betsy DeVos thing going on here. Is she running Netflix now? She doesn't want people to get educated.
You know why? Is because Netflix is coming out with fire content, and they're like, "We're gonna start charging you for this shit."
And they just
content.
raised prices like a month ago, and that was their excuse.
What is it? 15?
It's like 16 now, pretty much.
I thought they said it was gonna be. It is now. Is that what I'm paying?
I think so. They just sent out an email like a month ago, and the gist of it was, "Hey, we're raising prices because we make fire content, and you're gonna watch it, and we want to make more of that, so we're gonna charge you more."
So, I saw that message. So
Yep.
do you have a Netflix subscription?
I do.
That you pay for?
I pay for. But my mom and my dad both use it, and they're gonna have to start paying up if this fee thing comes into play.
I was gonna say you could use mine, but
bro,
then you'll have to start paying up when this fee.
Dude,
I pay for
this
Netflix.
can't be
My
real.
mom pays for like some movie channels that I have that I'm logged into her account on. My dad pays for the HBO Max, and I've got his login. And
So what's the go-to?
share
What's
shit.
the go-to, guys? What is the one that we find most satisfying?
Me, it's been a toss-up between actually Amazon Prime and Showtime.
Well,
Okay.
Showtime. I do mess with Amazon Prime. I like Amazon Prime because I can rent a movie, or there's lots of good stuff on there too, and I like how it's set up.
What are you watching on Showtime?
On Showtime, there's a show called Billions.
Yeah, Billions
I
is
love
good.
Billions. Oh my god,
Billions is
I'm a
good.
Billions friggin' fanboy. I love
Really?
that show.
Billions is good.
I've never even tried to watch it, but I just keep seeing it hyped up, and I want to check it out now.
Yeah, I've heard-
Well, I like Paul Giamatti.
yeah.
Yeah, me
So,
too.
I hate his character, and just as a person,
But
That means it's a good character, though.
yeah.
That means if you can't
which
help
kind
it.
of makes me not like him very much.
Yeah, yeah. I hate that when an actor gets a role and you're like, God, if I see that motherfucker in real life, it's gonna be hard not to
No,
punch him.
because he Paul Giamatti, especially, he plays bad guys on a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
he plays bad guys in I've seen him in a bunch of stuff. I can't think of anything off top, but dude, he plays like a God. I can
It's like a
picture
hard
him.
ass, or like he's always some like business guy that's trying to fuck shit up, or like
he was in one of the Spider-Man movies. He was controlled.
oh, he's Rhino.
Rhino.
Yeah, he was. He's doing like a Russian accent and stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
man,
going
he's
wild.
great, dude.
That's like actors like that. That guy, I think his name is Jesse Plemons. He's the guy from Breaking Bad that
Jesse Smollett.
like killed a kid in Breaking Bad or something. He's like that. Like he kind of looks like Matt Damon, like Fat Damon. A little bit, like he's like a thick Matt Damon a little bit.
Dude, you better pull him up on this episode for these damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him up,
people
Jesse
so y'all
Plemons.
can-
But everything you've ever seen him in, I swear to God, he was in Fargo. There's like season 2 of Fargo.
I love Fargo.
He was every character that dude has ever played in a movie, he's doing something fucked up, and it's like, bro, if I ever see you in real life, it's
Oh
on
yeah.
sight.
Have you seen that Chris Rock Fargo?
Jesse Plemons.
Oh,
that's-
this guy. I
yeah.
love this guy. Yeah, I love
I'll
this
fuck
guy.
him up. See, look, Matt Damon down there, bro. They know
I guess he not really
He's
at
that
all.
thick-
I remember
honestly.
him from this.
that thick
When
Damon.
he was just a friggin' asshole in everything he played.
Yes, that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. He's always an asshole and everything. He was in Breaking Bad and he like murdered a child or something. And then in Fargo, he had like a body chopped up in a freezer.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
In everything he's in, he's doing fucked up shit. And I'm like, Jesse, I'll fuck you up, dude.
Is him and Kirsten Dunst together? That's cool.
No, they were in Fargo together. That was his wife in season 2 of Fargo, I think. And there was like a body in the freezer in the garage.
remember that one, yeah.
Because he hit someone with a car or
Dude,
some shit.
Breaking Bad, I feel like is the greatest show of all time. So I don't know what you guys want to
It's
say
up
about
there.
that, but that
It's
is,
up
I
there.
feel like it's the best show I've ever seen in my life.
They are also married in real life.
Are they really?
And they're both nominated for Academy Awards this year.
Man, he's
together.
wow. He with Kirsten Dunst?
He is.
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. I'm gonna kill him.
And he's just riding out with just the mustache. I love it.
You do?
I love it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really love it on him, but I just love what he's doing.
The
I love
confidence.
that he's bringing it. He's getting his power back by rocking that power stash.
That 70s porn
You
stash.
you just said best show ever. Did you ever watch Hannibal?
No, I haven't seen Hannibal.
I heard really good things about Hannibal. I
That
haven't
show
seen it.
was so friggin' amazing.
Really?
And it only made like 2 seasons, I think.
Yeah.
And
They
had,
keep talking about making more. Like
Is it
everybody
just
that's
because
involved
it's
in it wants to make
popularity?
more.
Like it's like a quality, good show, but it
just
just didn't get
suspenseful.
enough. Like, is that why? Or are we waiting on a 3rd season?
No, it's canceled. It was on.
So I wonder why they canceled. Is it just because of a popularity thing? Like it never caught
Yeah,
through
it
the
was
masses?
it was on Fox, wasn't it?
It was either Fox or NBC. I want to say I can't remember which, but it ran for like 3 seasons, and then they canceled it because just people there wasn't enough viewers for it. But since it's been on like Netflix and other stuff afterwards, like the streaming numbers have been just through the roof. And the people that are involved in it, like the main guy that played Hannibal and all that other
I've seen
stuff,
him in a bunch of shit.
they want to come back and do it again, but
Yeah, he was in one
they
of the
gotta
Star
find
Wars
something.
movies.
He was a bad guy, right?
Sort of.
Yeah, I feel like
Is it Mads that did it? Is it who's
Yeah,
it? Mads
Mads
Mikkelsen?
Mikkelsen, yeah.
He's a good actor, bro.
He really is.
He's a real good actor. He's in the new Harry Potter movie because they fired Johnny Depp.
there's a new Harry Potter movie.
Yeah, Fantastic Beasts. I'm a Harry Potter nerd, bro. I just spent 15 minutes before I came here watching footage
Is
from
it
the new
really
Harry
correlated?
Potter game that's coming out. Yeah.
Fantastic Beasts is Harry Potter for real?
Yeah, the next movie that's coming out is Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore because Jude Law plays young Dumbledore in it, like the old wizard guy from the Harry Potter movies.
So
He's-
these Fantastic Beasts
they're
movies are
set
dope.
in the past. They're pretty good. They're more adult than the Harry Potter thing because they're not based on books. They just wrote them as movies. But Johnny Depp had his whole like thing with Amber Heard where they thought he was abusive to her, and then it came out like 2 years after his name was slandered and he lost a bunch of work that there were like recordings of her like beating his ass and like threatening him with knives, and like she was the crazy one in the relationship.
Which is just so funny because that's I just remember her
Yeah.
as the girl from fucking Pineapple Express.
yeah. But so now it's all like
fucking
the thing-
Seth Rogen's fucking
Yeah.
girlfriend. High school
Oh, yeah.
girlfriend, dude.
yeah. But now that
And then
there's
she's just like assaulting Johnny Depp, and I'm just like, wow, the screen life is much different than the fucking real life.
It's crazy. There's this whole thing with Warner
That should
Brothers
be a
now
movie.
because she's supposed to be in Aquaman 2 because she was in the first Aquaman movie. She's his like wife or whatever, and they kept Amber Heard on to do another Aquaman movie, but fired Johnny Depp. And so now the character in the first movie was played by Colin Farrell, who at the end of the movie, the very end of the movie, last 5 minutes, turns into Johnny Depp and he like transforms. And Johnny Depp is like the big bad guy of this new Harry Potter thing. And now now Johnny Depp did the second movie, and now in the third movie, Johnny Depp's gone and it's Mads Mikkelsen.
I don't know
So
if this is like
wanna
unpopular
transform
opinion,
again.
but I literally will never be disappointed if you swap out Johnny Depp with anybody. Like I don't even really care, honestly. Like
you're not a Johnny Depp fan?
I'm a Johnny Depp, Edward Scissorhands fan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a
I'm
Fear
like,
and Loathing.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, like I couldn't picture someone else playing Jack Sparrow. Actually,
No
That's true.
way,
That's
dude.
true.
That was an iconic role, but I mean, everything since then, I haven't really been.
Actually, what was the other one that he did? The musical like one.
God, what was the one that he did? From Hell?
From Hell's good.
Wasn't he in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
How
Dude.
was that
He's
one?
done so many fucking movies.
Yeah, he's done so many movies,
It's like
dude.
so many fucking movies,
Are you
bro.
talking about Sweeney Todd?
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, that movie's wild.
Yes, that was another crazy off the wall
Yeah.
flick that I couldn't see someone else playing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some people, it's crazy how I'm sure it comes down to picking somebody, for a role when they have like, we had Ben Affleck as Sweeney Todd, and it was between him and Johnny, and
We went with Johnny.
yeah, dude, you're just like, Ben Affleck. What?
Sometimes it's tough though, like especially with those well-known actors. There's this movie that just dropped a couple weeks ago. There's actually a really good movie. It's called The Last Duel. And it's got Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and Adam Driver, and they all play like knights, like back in the day. And they're like, doing like
Love it.
jousts
I haven't watched
and
it
fighting
yet,
and
but I've
shit.
seen that.
It's really, really good. But like Ben Affleck plays this king, and Matt Damon plays a knight that like has to kneel to the king. And every time Matt Damon has to kneel to Ben Affleck, you just see Ben Affleck smirking like fucking Matt Damon's kneeling in front of me right now. It's like a big fucking joke to them. They're supposed to be like Renaissance period like knights.
Is it a
and shit.
comedy?
No, it's very serious. It's very serious, which is why it took me out of it so much because I've like seen Ben Affleck and Matt Damon in like fucking Kevin Smith movies, and I'm like, these guys are like shitty friends. They're not like him kneeling to the king Ben Affleck. It's
God, I love it, dude.
how is everybody not just fucking cracking up?
Can we break for 1 second? And I mean, it's St. Patrick's Day. We
Please.
haven't even acknowledged that it's St. Patrick's,
Patrick's
Day
Day.
today.
St. Patrick's Day, bro.
God, it's hitting me. I'm
wore
just
green.
like,
You
we're
got
wearing
some
green.
I got a little
Yeah.
green on here.
I got the dark green. I don't have the St. Patty's green, but I got,
You have implied green.
Yeah, you got some green. You good?
Yeah, up there it is. Okay, I see it down there.
there's something on the kicks. We got some green.
I went with the way over the top fucking actual St. Patrick's shirt.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
I just found the ugliest green shirt I could.
That's clean. That ain't
And,
ugly at all. That's so ugly it came back
Is that
around. It's
green,
pretty.
Brennan?
Yeah.
Technically, right?
Yeah.
Is that the same color as Mike's shoelaces?
Yeah. Also, I got the.
Look at Mike's shoelaces.
Yeah,
Tell me
you-
that's the same,
you
right?
right there. You right there. It's
I
not
think
quite
it
the
looks
socks.
green.
That's green, yeah.
Yeah.
He said it was like highlighter yellow. So I feel like
like
sometimes
neon
with colors
yellow.
there can be very.
It depends on the lighting. In certain lighting, you're not going to get pinched. In other lighting, you might get a little pinch.
Hey, Brennan, do you have that? Do you have that other weed pen, dude? Look at these fucking.
Those are sick.
Oh yeah,
Those are sick. I gotta break. I know it's St. Patrick's Day, but also I gotta celebrate because I kept a fucking small human alive for 1 year as of today. It's my daughter's first birthday today.
Ooh.
Yeah, my daughter is 1. She doesn't know any different. That's why I'm here podcasting. We're having a party for her on Sunday. But yeah, I managed to like not let a
let's-
small child die for a
Let's
year.
toast. Whether you got some water or whatnot. Hey, Brennan, I'm pouring you just a little bit right here.
Oh, perfect.
A little bite of the James.
Yes, something, just a little bite.
I'm gonna be doing some water because I got a 6-hour drive ahead of me after this.
Is that big?
Thanks.
Okay, I couldn't tell if that
I
was.
gotta drink before I get. I'm self conscious about my driving, bro. I gotta drink a little
I'm
bit.
self-conscious about my driving. All right, dude, I'm so stoked to have you here right now, man. This is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun.
Should have done this a year ago.
We should have.
Should have done
Hey,
this 3 years ago,
but there's a
bro.
reason that it all comes together at the perfect time, or the calm before the storm, as you might say, because it's coming right before 420, baby.
Exactly. Pre-420 industry party, man. That was the whole idea about it. Everything's about to get nuts in the industry. Everybody's looking for those deals, getting ready for the customers to bum rush the stores because it's 420. You got to have those 420 specials.
That's
Oh, yeah.
true.
Dude, I love 420 specials. And when I was working in the cannabis industry too, it was like that was the day you had to saddle up on that day. There was like meetings to prepare you.
All hands on deck, no
Four-
days off.
420's coming. We're just like, Jesus, what is that?
420 and the week before blacked out on the vacation
It's
calendar.
blacked out, dude. Yeah.
Talk about it like it's World War III or
And
something.
I'm talking about people are quitting, people are walking out, people are tired of things are getting crazy, deals out the roof, fires getting sold. Yeah, it's wild. It's fun, dude.
Y'all should call that shit Green Friday. It's like Black Friday, people trampling each
No,
other.
they
and
do
shit.
actually.
Fucking-
I think Cinder actually did something like that where it was like Green Friday, and they did the same thing. I guarantee.
That's so funny.
I guarantee.
I mean, it's a
I think they
layup.
did
It's
do
right
something.
there. That's low
It's
hanging
right
fruit.
there, baby.
Well, it's the Black Friday of the cannabis.
That's
industry.
true.
Yep, exactly, and it's cool because everybody gets to do it different. But Mike, hit us with some. What we got for entertainment?
Yeah. I got some entertainment shit. So just to kind of catch up, I know it's been a couple weeks since it's been out. I know I was talking to you about the Kanye documentary.
Yes.
That third episode finally came out. I know the first two were super like motivational and inspirational, and the third one, man, it was sad.
Yeah, it was.
It was real fucking sad, bro.
was sad.
Because like I said in the beginning, I wanted to watch the Kanye documentary to have a better understanding of how this man became the man that he is now. Because I used to really fuck with him. I just bought the
Yeah.
college dropout vinyl, bro.
The first two were so fire, and then
good.
the third one, you're just like, man,
He's on the way out, and then 808s and we lost him. But anyways, just to watch, like, I didn't realize how fucking big a part of his life his mom was once he was like big, because she was like his business manager. They were going everywhere together. They were all at all the events, all the parties, all the shows. She was like running shit for him. And then one day she's just dead. She's gone. And like, that would hit me hard if it was my mom that I lost, especially if I spent like 24 hours a day with her. You know what I'm saying? All that time just gone. So it hit him really fucking hard, and he was medicated for a little bit. It was all good. Then he got around people that, told him, hey, you don't need the medication. And
Well, one thing that was crazy is he just like leaned into his work.
Yeah.
Like he didn't like, oh, I need some time off. I need to chill. He's like, show tonight.
Yep.
Show. Like it's just like, gee, dude, didn't you just have like the biggest loss of your life? Show tonight.
Yeah.
We get into like Jesus Christ. Okay. Like, he's not playing. He's like had to lean in harder. He said, my mom, he said Donda would say, get up there.
Yeah, she would. But when you don't take time to process something that big, like it's going to fuck you up. And he was regulating with medication for a while. Not to say medication is the end all be all answer, but he's surrounded with people now that like won't tell him to get help. Like there's the one scene of the dude Cootie that filmed the whole documentary in his room talking about like, yo, I knew Kanye West. I don't know Yeezy. I don't know who this person is.
Remember
like,
when he said that?
We're praying for him. I know my dad and his mom are up in heaven looking down, like praying for the best for us. But he's like almost in tears because he's like, and there's a couple times where he cuts the camera off because it's just so awkward recording his friend go off on these like psychotic rants, where he,
have you seen it?
No, I don't like Kanye West at all.
And I wasn't a big fan either.
And I really don't want to watch anything that's really affiliated with him, but
it gave me a better understanding of who he was. That was the reason why I sat through it and wanted to keep going.
It was, I'm going to be honest with you. It was one of the most compelling, just interesting pieces. Just the fact that this man had his friend documenting him from when he was young. You know what I'm saying? He was young, and like it
was like teenage.
And when I fell in love with Kanye West, seeing that Kanye West, seeing that just all the classics, right? And then seeing it develop in that third episode, you really saw it develop.
Yeah.
With all the MAGA shit and all the crazy shit that you're saying, just all the wild shit to where we're at right now, present day, claymation videos of
killing Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
we're just in a different place,
stuff,
but.
It's a man in the middle.
Wild.
He's diagnosed as bipolar and manic depressive and won't take any sort of anything to help
Which
regulate
makes
him.
for a good artist, right? That's like a
genius. Got to be kind of crazy, I guess. But I don't know. Genius is a word that gets thrown around, and I feel like what he's doing, I don't understand anymore. Maybe it's not for me to understand. But
at a certain point, you get to do anything you want.
I left the whole thing feeling very bittersweet and very like sad that the dude, can't get the help that he needs where he's at right now. He just is not able to get that help. So anyways, in better news, to get off Kanye,
thank you.
I know I had mentioned it a while ago. We were talking about the Futurama drama because it got revived by Hulu, and John DiMaggio, the voice actor that voices Bender, wasn't getting paid right, so he wasn't going to do it. And they were talking about possibly recasting and all this stuff. We had a big conversation about how voice actors are treated differently than regular actors. Well, I guess they squashed all the shit or wanted to pay him what he was worth, and are paying the rest of the cast more because he's going to come back and do it. So it's going to be
Well, they want a successful show.
That's true.
So they're like, I mean, if
They
we
hear
have
all
to,
the negative rumblings. And
dude,
it's like,
if we have to cast a different guy for Bender, one of the people that is a key part of making the show funny.
Yeah.
I mean, he really is like one of the
That's
reasons.
the only character I actually know.
yeah.
Yeah, because he's
The foul-mouthed
hilarious.
robot.
I
Like,
mean, I've watched the show a bunch of times, but if you mention anybody else on the show, it doesn't pop into my head.
Fry, man, that's me.
yeah, Fry's dope. Fry is mostly not like now. Most people probably associate Fry with like the "take my money" meme.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just him holding the dollars out and shit. But yeah, so it's good news that John's coming back. And then in related news to that, because I was trying to think of what we had talked about, how Futurama was initially on Fox, then canceled, then brought back for 4 movies, then canceled. Then Comedy Central saw the movies were popular, they brought it back for a few seasons, then it was canceled. Now it's being revived at Hulu. So it's been on Fox, on individually distributed movies, on Comedy Central, and now it'll be on Hulu. And I was trying to think of any other show that's like even close to that. And it just so happens that a new season of Reno 911 came out
Watching it.
on Roku.
Yep, watching it.
It is a Roku original, and I've watched it, and it's funny as fuck.
Roku got some shit popping.
They have not lost a beat, and that's one. They were on Comedy Central, got canceled, did a movie. They got brought back for that streaming app that was supposed to be like short things on your phone. Is called Quibi.
Yep.
That existed for a while and then was gone. They did like a whole season of 10-minute shorts for that. And then Quibi got canceled because nobody was paying for Quibi. They did another movie that came out on Paramount Plus, where they were like trying to search for QAnon and find the leader of QAnon. It was like last year that this came out, and that was pretty fucking funny. And then I found out just the other week they're back on Roku. So to compete with Futurama, I feel like it's a fucking zombie show that's been revived more times in more places than I could fucking count.
I love Reno 911.
The guy that's on that show, he plays the very flamboyant guy.
Tom Lennon.
Yes.
He plays Dangle.
God,
Yeah,
I love.
I was listening to him talk. If you have Sirius XM, Netflix actually has a comedy station on there.
Nice.
And every morning there's a comedy talk show with Tom Papa and Fortune Feimster.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah,
I love Fortune.
Fortune's super funny.
And he was on there a few months ago just talking about just that and how everywhere he goes, he never gets tickets.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's like, Dango!
New boot goofing, you know.
Dude, and
That's one of those
I got him
shows
out
I
of
would
so
just
many
throw
tickets.
on at bedtime. I would just watch seasons of that over and over again.
So it's funny because when I was a kid, that was what would play when I was like getting ready for school. So I'd be getting ready for school in the morning, and I'd just be getting up, and it'd just be Reno 911 on, and I'd just be like, okay, cool, yeah.
That's so good.
But I loved, what was his name, Terry?
Nick Swartzen as Terry, the dude on the rollerblades.
That was my guy, dude.
Terry's always
He was
just some bullshit.
He didn't give a fuck. He was always doing something he wasn't supposed to do, and he's just like, what? What do you mean? Like, dude, he was the best, dude.
yeah, no, it's wild. It's crazy that the whole cast is still, you know, wanting to come back, and they've got like a couple new people on there that are from other things that are really good. So yeah, I've been watching that, and it's crazy how they can come back and do something after so long, and the quality is still just like,
because they have two. So it was Reno 911 was the original. That's what I watched back in. That's what we all watched back in the day. And then Reno 911 rebooted, and that was on Roku, right? And then now there was like a third. There's a third.
Well, so the rebooted, are those like full length episodes, or are they shorter? Because that might be the Quibi stuff.
They're full episodes.
Are they?
Yeah.
Huh.
So there's like two. I swear there's three. Will you look this up, Brennan? How many Reno 911s?
Because I'm aware of the original Comedy Central run.
Because there's three.
The original movie.
Okay,
where,
not the-
like where they went to the hotel
Suck
and the guy's
fest.
like, you guys are suck fest. Yeah,
That's my
that's
shit.
the thing
I
you all
love that one.
remember from the movie. And then The Rock like exploding like 3 seconds after they meet The Rock. But I remember
God,
that.
that was fun.
And then I knew they did like shorts for Quibi and then this new season, but I didn't know about Reno 911 rebooted.
What
or
is
reloaded
what
or
is the shorts for
re-Roku'd.
Quibi? Maybe that's it. But
It's too many streaming services, man.
I don't know.
It's a good show. Watch any of it that you
I
can
love
find.
it, man.
It's a great
I'll
show.
take as much as I can get.
Yeah.
You know, let's go around real quick. What's your favorite show? What's an all like a staple that you can just, you know, where you've just beat the shit out of every season and you can just watch it?
Ooh. That's a good question.
What about you, Mike? What you got?
Show that I can beat the shit out of and watch every season. Let me think. That's tough. I mean, Homeland's all right.
Dude, I have watched some That's Showtime, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And that's got, dude. That's
I love Claire Danes.
I watched Homeland until
love Mandy Patinkin.
what's his name? I can't think of his name. The main guy that was in it. The dude
Brody?
that was like
Sergeant
Brody.
Brody.
I don't know the actor's name, but I watched the show until the point where he was no longer on the show. I won't spoil Homeland for anybody, but he was no longer on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, it was just like Claire Danes having a fucking meltdown every episode, and I just kind of got bored with it. But it was a really good show up until that
No,
point.
dude, I'm telling you that when it started, for sure, like in that beginning, like 2 season, I was like locked in, dude. I
It
was
took me
like,
almost
oh
a full
shit.
season to realize that Mandy Patinkin, the guy that played like Saul or whoever the old guy, I'm like, that's dude from Princess Bride. That's Inigo Montoya. Like, you killed my father. Yeah.
He was on Criminal Minds too. The first season of Criminal Minds.
Yeah. Mandy Patinkin. What a fucking name.
Because I'm going to tell you guys right
Actually,
now.
I'm going to take that back. 24.
Oh, okay. Might have been 24.
Because I've heard
No,
that
24 is.
I've heard 24 is like a really great show.
It was so good.
I've never seen it, dude.
I watched a few episodes.
Was in it. The State Farm guy.
Who the
black
big
guy?
dude?
Or the
big black
Allstate guy?
Yeah,
You're
Allstate.
in good hands.
He
You're
was,
right.
he was the president for the first 2 seasons.
Really?
Okay.
No, I've heard 24 is fire. So because this isn't casual viewing. This is like you got to lock in. You got to like watch the story. You got to sink your teeth into it.
There's 24 episodes in every season, and every
See how
1
they do
hour
that?
episode is 1 hour in that day. So you're actually watching
one day.
the story in real time as the story goes along every episode.
That's
Okay.
How do you even do that?
That's cool.
Crazy.
That is cool.
That's what made it so friggin' amazing.
Well, thank you for bringing that to light, because I was just like, oh, 24, it's another show. It's called 24.
Because it's 24 hours and
So you're watching a day in 24 episodes.
Correct.
Jesus.
A 24-hour cycle as they assess and stop a terrorist threat.
Damn.
That's fucking
That's badass and
That's
intense.
wild. I don't understand how you would write every day of a 24-hour period as something exciting and is one episode just Kiefer having lunch?
That's the funny thing. You never see him eat and you never see him go to the bathroom.
Okay, so
No, these guys are not. This is
he's a
action.
machine.
Shit is happening.
He's a goddamn machine.
I'm telling you guys right now, my go-to all day, beat the shit out of every single episode. I'm talking, I beat the shit out of these episodes. And
Yeah.
when I say beat the shit out of them, I'm talking, I've seen these episodes, like you're gonna like front to back, and I'm talking Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I could watch it over and over again to fuckery. Have you seen it before?
I've watched it, yeah.
I mean, come on. Danny DeVito, all day. Biggest fan right here, right now. I love it. I can't get enough of it. Even the new seasons. I mean, the older seasons are better. There's like a nice
That's
little
with any
sweet
show.
spot in there.
That's with any
Like
show.
season 2 through 7 is like my favorite, but it's still fire. But I love it, man. I could watch it over and over again. So
I'm probably that way
Shout out
with
to those guys.
I like the Simpsons, man. The Simpsons has been my shit since day one. I'd like
All day.
It's as old as I am. It's been on the air as long as I've been alive.
Like that's another intro that you just feel good when you hear
Yeah.
that theme song, and that comes in.
Isn't
You're just like
Every single intro different.
Just about. There's times where they skip them or they had to cut it for, to get the episode on TV or whatever because the episode was long. So they don't always do unique intros, but every episode they don't repeat very often.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And it's always, it's crazy because back in the day, it used to just be, I'm kind of a Simpsons nerd. I won't go too deep into it, but it used to just be Bart would write some new shit on the blackboard in the school, like he's writing a new punishment that he has. Mm-hmm. And then when Homer gets home and the car chases him into the living room, they call it the couch gag because when they run in onto the couch, it's always different. And now that they're in high def, since they started doing high def, a lot of the jokes in The Simpsons are like shit you read in the background because they're always putting like billboards or like menus or posters or things written that are just extra witty jokes that you can pick up on. So now in the intro, it's like Bart on the chalkboard. There's like 3 different billboards in town that are different. Like some of the scenery is changed. Like they do a whole bunch of different shit now, and I'm just like. Why you could have just had it could have been so simple. You could have just stuck with what you were doing before.
I mean, I really love the couch stuff because, there's just something weirdly pleasing about just seeing what are they doing? Oh, aliens. Oh, okay. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, they're zombies. Oh, wow, they're melted.
Well,
oh,
it's cool
wow,
'cause,
they just do all sorts of wild shit.
In their later years, they did a whole season, like a couple seasons ago, where each intro was animated by a different animator. So there was one that they had the dude that animated Ren and Stimpy do, and they were all like dirty and like way warped.
I remember
and stuff.
that. I remember that.
Yeah, they've done like Rick and Morty ones, and claymation ones.
Where they've been is what I like. You know, I mean, you can keep experiment, but we like what we like.
That's true.
It's very the couch thing is very unique, and it allows creativity to thrive, which is also what Mike does at the end of every episode. At the end of every episode, what he does is he likes to cut a bunch of fuckery together that's going to make you look like an asshole or make you look crazy, or it's just going to be a bunch of wild shit. It's not going to be, it's going to be completely out of context. It's going to be completely wild, and then you have to wait till the very, 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 very end, and then you get mayhem. So I love it. Every episode from the beginning, right?
Since the dawn of time,
Since the dawn of time.
They used to not have video.
Episode,
They used to just be an audio clip, and now and then I figured out how to do video like halfway through. So we've been doing video with it.
and now the videos. I want to shout this out, okay? The videos are on Spotify now.
They are. When you go play an episode of the podcast on Spotify, I've uploaded like our last 3 or 4 episodes so far, and I'm trying to go through our back catalog as I can. But when you play an episode on Spotify, you get video automatically.
So you can go back and do the old ones too?
Yeah, I've got like 84, 85, 86, and 87 up in video already. So the last 4 episodes at least. And this episode will be up in video day 1 on Spotify. So,
Beautiful.
Yeah, if you use Spotify for podcasts,
Beautiful,
you get
guys.
video easy, which is great because a lot of times we play visual games and do stuff, and not everybody wants to switch to YouTube. The thing that's cool about playing video on Spotify, if you turn your phone screen off, it's going to keep playing. So you don't have to have YouTube Premium, like, you know, to keep the video playing. But when we get to a point where Cody's breaking down a motherfucker and you want to know what's going on, or we're talking about some shit that you want to see, just pop the phone screen on. Get distracted from doing those dishes or folding laundry, you know, whatever you're doing.
No, it is cool.
Or driving. You know?
Yeah, or driving.
Oh, yeah.
Not driving.
Someone was just saying, someone just hit me up and was like, hey, man, I was driving. I think this might have been she was like, I was driving. Or I don't want to put nobody on blast. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
I'll bleep that. Don't worry about it.
But like, she was just like, hey, like I was just driving and man, I just had to flip it up. I was watching your shit.
I'm not trying to cause nobody an accident, bro. No, you must not have seen the disclaimer I put on a couple episodes ago when you were advertising about those ending clips, bro. That's like asking for your own encore, bro. Marvel isn't out here like, yo, stay after the credits. We're gonna tease some shit. That's like for real fans. You know what I'm saying? You tell people
Fuck
that's
that.
there, bro.
I'm gonna the real fans have made it almost 2 hours into this, or an hour and a half into this podcast.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So if you made it this deep and I've given you this game, I want you to fucking wait. That's the thing. See, we got that impulse.
Just chill.
Right? We got that impulse, right? We're in 2022. Oh, God, dude, I gotta skip to the next best thing, dude. I gotta open up a new screen,
Just
dude. I
skip
can't,
the credits
I can't
if you
watch
want
the
to.
podcast and I gotta check my Instagram, bro. I got this on my phone. So
You got
what
a slider. Just skip the credits.
You need to skip the credits because that's the thing. All right, Marvel might be able to lock down your attention through the credits.
That's true.
I don't know how many people were hanging through the credits. Hang through the credits. Or when you stop halfway through this podcast and you stop watching it, fast forward to the credits. Get through it.
But
watch
Zach,
that end
if
clip.
they stop halfway, they're not going to hear this message now.
And then you're going to be like, dude, where did that come in? And then you're going to come back and watch the second half. Don't be an asshole. Watch the whole episode.
Rudy,
Actually,
this
that should be your teaser right there.
Yeah.
But dude, if they stop watching halfway, they're gonna miss all this good shit.
Yeah. No, I'm going to keep all this in that. This is the teaser. So listen to the episode. Yeah. We got Rudy. We got Zach. We got myself. We got Brennan. Brennan.
Oh.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
Are you Irish?
You broke
No, I'm not.
You broke into your house today?
I broke into here.
Oh, into here.
No, yeah, that credit card trick. It works on those type of like weak doors.
That's beautiful.
I thought you said
without
Yeah, when
deadbolts,
Zach
yeah.
texted me, he said he thought you locked yourself out of your house.
No.
And as soon as he told me you got yourself in with a credit card, what's the next thing I texted you?
I don't know. What was it?
I said, let's rob Brennan.
Yeah,
That is
no.
what he said. That's right.
I was here. I went on a run after.
Dude, I for real thought that you, because you texted me and I was in traffic and I was like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna read this. And I was like, man, you locked me because I thought you like grabbed the wrong keys and then walked out of your house. And I was like, oh shit, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I got back in here though, so it was. Yeah. I'm very happy. It seems to always happen with your podcast. Always like something always happens with something.
That's just our luck.
And like, yeah, it's just our luck. Luck of the
you know
Irish.
what? We got fucking Rudy here, and he's flexible.
Yeah.
You know, the man's driving back to the west side. He rolled up for us. He was smoking. We're feeling great, man.
That was some good shit too.
That was
Yeah, it
great.
was.
We had some Rick James. We had some Conscious Family.
Some Kush and cheese from
Kush
Rick
and
James.
cheese.
Rick James,
He said, this is
bitch.
Kush and
Merch.
cheese from Rick James.
Dude,
I'm
this
like,
is some Treehouse right here. If you fuck with Halo, Treehouse.
Okay.
Treehouse.
I'll fuck with Halo.
is-
Master Chief.
Is that a strain?
Halo.
Oh, Halo. Name the game. That should be a strain if you name it Halo.
From Halo, yeah. We
I
got
mean,
that
you're missing
Master
a golden
Chief.
opportunity.
I'm
No,
saying.
it's Halo. That's what you say to the owner when you meet her.
Halo.
Halo. I know. I do want to get low on. It would be super dope to get her on a podcast, honestly.
I'm trying to get her to let me sit down with an interview.
There you go. Well, we'll put the word out. Lo, if you're watching this, give
Well,
our
this
man a
is an
chance.
extension of low right here. That marijuana.
Is this live resin?
That's live resin. That's a Treehouse. That's a CO2 extracted cart, and that is, dude. I can't remember what strain this is, honestly, because you lose the package and then you kind of
then
just
you can't
forget.
remember. I don't
We've
remember
had this
either.
for weeks because
Yeah.
this is the podcast
This
pen. We just
traveled
leave it
from
here.
the old studio.
It did.
I'm gonna just say I was like one night I was like I need to take a hit of that, and I took a hit of that.
Anytime, Brennan.
And
That'll be
then-
$5, man.
Oh my god, that effed me up.
It's
I
pretty
was,
tasty
it
too,
was
right?
like, because I don't smoke that much, and I was like, because I use like those vape pens that are like reusable. I'm good right now.
Yeah, the disposable.
And like I just don't. They don't hit that hard.
No.
But that, like, I just took a normal way I would hit it, and it just hit me so hard, and I was just like,
because that's live resin, baby.
That's trouble.
That's terps right there, baby.
That's terps.
That's terp transit right to your brain.
Yeah, it's
son.
transit.
It took it straight to your fucking dome piece is what it did. It took it from the lungs straight to the head.
From the lungs to the bung, bro.
To the eyes.
All through your body.
All through your body, baby. Make you want to dance. Now, hey. I love the studio. I want to shout out the studio. If you're looking at Brennan right now, we're gonna look at Brennan. Look at this
Brennan.
guy.
Look at him.
Look at it. It's
Hi.
fucking great. I
Look
love
at
it.
him.
And then over here you can't see it, but we have the city of Spokane.
oh, you can see it right here.
Oh, you can see it. You got
yeah, right on this
You got
camera.
the city of Spokane out here. You got the pavilion. This is the heart of Spokane. You got Anthony's on the water.
Yeah.
You got, is that the Grand Hotel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus. This is a beautiful city. I'm telling you, anybody from anywhere, if you're sitting in Spokane right now and you're like, man, I'm sick of this place, because trust me, I've been there, okay? I've been there. I'm sick of this place, right? Because you've been here for so long. It's like being in just anywhere that you've been, you're sick of it. Preach. But I'm telling you, people from all over the country, all over the world, goddammit, are like, holy shit. There's this place called Spokane, and it's in Washington, where weed is legal.
What?
And there's a river
Where?
flowing through the middle of the city.
You say it's flowing?
There's a pavilion.
A pavilion.
There's big brick buildings.
Oh.
And the coolest people you ever fucking meet.
I believe that.
And did I mention that there's legal weed here?
That's true. That's true. They really are the coolest fucking people you'll ever meet. I remember earlier when you was talking about the show and that these people know you and this is your crowd and you won't really run into a hostile or like harsh crowd. Have you ever had a hostile crowd in Spokane?
Bro, I've never had, people are just,
He said, bro, I never had a crowd in Spokane. That's what I thought you were saying.
I'll tell you guys this. So I'm originally from Connecticut.
Okay.
oh, I love Connecticut.
I stayed in a hotel in Connecticut once.
I
I know that
saw
one.
nothing.
I know that one.
Yeah, there was a Comfort Inn.
Bro, I used to I lived in Hartford for like.
Did you really?
Yeah, for like a week.
Sick, bro. Sick.
You know, so from
So we
Connecticut,
know.
I lived in Maine, Florida, Virginia, Chicago,
Holy shit.
and now I live about an hour north of Seattle. When I want to hang out, I drive 6 hours to Spokane to come over here and hang out with you fucking people,
Yeah, because
rather than go to Seattle
Hey.
and deal with those uptight.
You hear that? That's like a
Assholes.
People are laid back
5-star
over here,
review
huh?
from
This is-
Rudy
this
right
is
now.
So it's so much more laid back over here, and just the whole entire vibe of everything on this side of the state is totally different.
I mean, we got some dickheads out here, but for the most part, like,
bro, I'm telling you right now that it's just perspective.
Yeah.
And one thing that I'm trying to do as a person, what I've been really focusing on and trying to get better at is removing myself from my current place and looking at it through the eyes of somebody who lives in Boston, Massachusetts, somebody who lives in South Dakota,
Right.
Somebody who lives, and they're just like, wow, you kind of got like a little city life, but like a little privacy. You got some legal weed. You got chill, laid back people. You got.
Did you mention legal weed?
Did you mention legal weed? Did you mention a cool podcast? You got a place where they're doing cool podcasts and
You
they're
got,
talking
like,
about all sorts of cool shit.
solid 8s and 9s sitting at the bar. You got like,
Did I mention that there's colleges here? That this happens to be the place of Gonzaga University. Shout out to March Madness. Let's go.
go.
I mean, come on. What more could you ask for than good food? I'm talking Cascadia. Shout them out. I'm going to get them on the podcast. We had to reschedule. I didn't get them on. I'm going to get them on. Cascadia Public House. If you're in town, you have to go. It's
Cascadia.
fucking
Cascadia is dope.
delicious.
So
man.
good.
Whether you love the meats or you're vegan or you fucking gluten free or you just want a craft beer or whatever, the service, immaculate, food, delicious, favorite place to go in Spokane.
It's good.
I love it.
Also, here it's good for people that think they are gluten intolerant or intolerant, but then they,
Some people that
but then it just acid reflux.
I came down with a case of the gluten intolerance.
That's me.
But I'm better now.
I literally thought I had a gluten intolerance for the last 12 months. I thought I had it had to be like the last, no, it was before that I thought I had a gluten intolerance, but I didn't really start enforcing it I started not eating gluten at all because I thought that I had a gluten intolerance, and really I just had acid reflux.
So how long were you gluten intolerant?
For a year.
For a year?
Or
So-
no, I guess not a year, because it was like a year from now that I started literally taking it seriously, and I think I found out in like February.
So you just had like a gluten pandemic, and now it's
That's what
over.
it was.
Yeah,
That's what it was. Yeah, I really thought I had gluten. I thought that was the issue, man. Dude, when you get older, some shit just starts fucking up. You're just like, dude, why am I getting heartburn? Why am I fucking, why am I pooping weird? What's going on? What's this weird pain
I ask
about?
myself that every day. Why am I pooping weird?
Well, my daughter's about to be 21 this year, and when she was 8, we found out that she had celiac disease.
Oh
Really?
shit.
Yeah.
That's no joke.
No. And so because she's tiny, she's always been tiny. And so when we found out like what celiac disease actually does and what we had been feeding her all along, we were like, oh shit.
Fuck. Yeah.
So she had it the whole time, but just didn't find out until 8, or it
It wasn't
is,
diagnosed, weren't looking for it. We just
That's
thought
one of
she
those
was
things
tiny.
that's
Is
like
it- is it
tough
something you're born with?
to diagnose?
Yeah.
It can be. Yeah.
okay.
It can
Wow.
Be, yeah.
So you can develop an intolerance, to it, but I think the actual the celiac actual disease is a genetic thing.
Something from birth. Yeah.
So man, I wonder how parents can even detect that like early on. Like it's just, I guess.
You got to be specifically looking for it.
Yeah.
And have someone looking for it that knows what they're doing.
Because they can't test for it, right?
There's
just like eliminated.
There's a series of tests that they go through to determine if that's what it is or if it's some other.
So they probably have to eliminate so many other things and then be like, this has got to be it right here. Damn.
And I would imagine it's hard to do that specific of a test while the baby is still like inside the tummy.
Oh, well,
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
not that early.
You would have to like learn.
But I'm
from,
even thinking
like,
of your kids
eating
too.
patterns and things like that.
You're right.
It's almost like an allergy test where they prick you and actually hit you with the thing that they're trying to see if you're allergic to.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
You can only find out if
you expose to that.
if they have it. The only way to find out is to recognize the signs of it.
To
being
see the
affected.
reaction.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, that would be one of the worst things ever. To not be able to eat a Dave's Killer Bread,
Oh,
or not be able to have an English muffin. That's tough.
that's tough.
And I was really, I thought I was there. And then, dude, I've drank so much beer since I've found out that I wasn't gluten intolerant.
Proud of you,
that I
bro.
got to take the whole month of April off drinking beer. I'm done. I can't
You're
drink.
done?
I can't drink in April.
Tapping out.
Done. I'm done with April's done with drink. Dude, I was doing this thing called No Weed Wednesdays, where yeah.
You see that look?
I was doing this thing called No Weed Wednesdays, where I was like trying to tighten up my disciplines on my weed smoking habits.
Tighten up
my
the drinking, bro.
Yo, my beautiful pregnant girlfriend told me, "You're intense when you don't smoke weed. You should chill out." And when she said that, I was like, "I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this No Weed Wednesdays. We're smoking weed. We're just, sometimes some things just
You gotta
compliment
know,
who you are."
You are intense, bro. You are. She is beautiful and pregnant, and you are intense.
God damn it.
Those are all true facts. You need a little bit of weed in your system.
Seriously, because I like to get high.
You don't
bro.
need this Jameson. You don't need these nitros and these Guinnesses.
I'm telling you right now,
You
this
could
is-
go sober Ape-tober all day,
We're
bro.
going wild at the calm before the storm up here in Green Bluff, Spokane, Washington. Man, we're about to get wild. We got some new music coming. We got some new shit that we're gonna do. We got like 3 or 4 tracks that we're gonna do that you can't even
Nobody's ever
search.
heard.
You can't
Yeah.
even find them. You're gonna have to
Upcoming
wait for the
album
album.
shit. That's it.
And then we got some classics, and we got some surprises. We're not gonna hit you with no fucking just paper cut shit.
We'll give you
cookie
everything.
cutter stuff.
Cookie cutter,
Yeah,
paper
we
cut.
got-
Might hit you with a paper cut if we're being honest, bro. You ain't
Dude,
gonna be,
I'm
expect
so
cookie
stoked.
cutter. I'll give you the
I'm
paper
excited,
cut.
man.
It's gonna be a dope event, man.
Yeah,
Something for the stoners, man.
Say, thank you for putting this on,
With
bro.
all the friggin' vendors that are gonna be there supporting everybody.
Ooh.
We got 710 coils. They make the e-nail rigs.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna come up. They're gonna run a dab bar for us.
Oh, I love the dab bars. Those are the best.
Peace of Mind Cannabis, right here in town.
Yeah.
They're having some custom glass made for the event.
Sick.
So we're gonna have 4 e-nails set up with the custom glass they're having made for the event with the 710 coil e-nails, with dabs being provided by Pureform Labs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Pure
So,
form. Fuck
Pureform
yeah.
Labs, as well as Mount Baker Gardens. We're gonna have some hash rosin there from them.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You could just count me in, man. Hey, listen. trust me, I'm just like anybody. I like the sugar crystals, and I like the little poopy scoopies. You know, I don't like all the cool, but hash rosin.
We're gonna have some the sauce there too.
Oh, I love the sauce, and I love the sauce hash rosin. So,
Paulie, you listening? You
Shout out Paulie,
bro. Yeah, we've been talking to Paulie. We definitely smoking. I'm excited. I can't wait, dude.
Yes, sir.
For some reason, I thought this was on a Sunday, and I was like, man, I got to take Monday off. And then I found out it was on a Saturday. And I was like, I got Monday off.
Bash on a Sunday, bro.
I was like, hey, man, we got a 3-day weekend now. It's extra special.
What else we got coming? We got that new plaid jacket coming.
Dude, we smoked some plaid
Smoked some
jacket.
plaid jacket. That was some good Mac.
That was some good, dude. That Mac, dude,
Mac.
it had
That Mac
it
attack,
had an
bro.
insane flavor, man. It was like a terp. It was like you guys invented a new terp. I don't know what you guys did, but
It's
you
super
invented a new
good,
terp.
but the farm that grows the best Mac in the state's also going to be there, which is Orange State.
Ooh.
Their Mac is for me.
So
is
listen,
hands down the best.
I'm not fucking around. I love Mac. You know, Loud,
Yes,
the brand. So that not back in the day, but like back like a couple of years ago, that shit was the hottest shit on the shelves. Was that Mac from them? They would just
that Mac was amazing.
that Mac was just hitting. You know who does a good Mac? Cedar Creek does a good Mac.
Cedar Creek does a good Mac. Shout out to
Dude,
what's his name? I was working there for a while.
who?
I can't remember his name now.
But shout out to bro.
Cam was working
Cameron.
there. Cameron was working there. I
Yeah.
love Cameron. We've had Cameron on the podcast.
Oh,
Cam, we'd
yeah.
love to have you back.
Yes.
You know, who else has, I'm going to be honest, who's got the superior Mac also? Sub-X. Come on. Sub-X got some of the goddamn best Mac I've ever had in my life.
Their Mac is good. Their Mac is
It's a good
very,
Mac.
very good.
It's very expensive Mac, but it's good. Yeah, Mac is it has a delightfully, I can't even really describe the flavor. It's kind of got a flavor of its own, and you can those strains that when you smell it, you're like, that's what that is. When I pop that Gorilla Glue for you, you know what that is. If I pop that wedding cake for you, you know what that is.
Mac's
You know?
one of the only strains I can tell just by smelling it and smoking it.
Yep, you can tell if that's Mac or not.
Some stuff I got to say, what is this? And some when I'm smoking a Mac, or some Mac variant, I'm like, that's a Mac, isn't it?
That's a Mac.
That's
So
some kind of
do you know
Best Mac I ever had, Kraft Blue Box, hands down, bro.
Mac and cheese? Do you know House of Cultivar? Obviously.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know if you've had this strain. It's called It's It.
yes.
That's my favorite strain.
Yeah.
Really?
That's my favorite strain.
Okay.
So that's like thin mint Girl Scout cookie and gelato or something like that. But
That's
it's
crazy.
dude, it's
You ever had an ice cream sandwich? It's it. I'm gonna go get it on my Fat Boy shit one
but
time.
that's what it's named after. But no, I haven't had one.
It's
of
like a
those.
vanilla ice cream sandwich between two oatmeal cookies,
Because
and it's like
that's-
dipped in chocolate.
See, bro, that's what this
They
flavor's
wanna talk
like.
best ever. I know you've had it. I don't know if you've had it or not. Budweiser, Holy Grail.
I've definitely smoked that with Mike before.
Yeah.
So,
No,
but
we were smoking Budweiser for a while
Yeah.
when we had Jaron and
Yeah, we had Jaron and
oh god,
I ain't gonna butcher it. We had Jaron.
But I remember Jaron because it was a unique ass name.
Yeah.
You guys were hitting the volcano and shit.
He's a unique guy too.
But yeah, oh no, very and we got lit. It was fun, man. It was definitely fun. Those guys grow some of the best weed I've fucking smoked.
they really
Their
do.
wedding cake was. I'm not gonna lie to you. When COVID was hitting heavy in 2020, I bought I was just getting quarters of their wedding cake religiously. Their wedding cake is some of the, it's that shit that you can just touch it and then it's like you lift your finger and it's sticking to your finger, like a bud is sticking to your finger. Like it was silly. That's what I miss in the industry, because in the industry, this fucking industry, the only problem is it's all packaged and sealed and sold and delivered, and it gets there and it's on the shelf and it's chilling and someone buys it and you don't know when you're gonna get it, and it's not necessarily that when you gotta separate the bag from it.
Yeah.
When you gotta pull the bag apart from the
Grindhouse.
bud. Oh.
The Grindhouse. Is that what you're looking for?
It was dude. For some reason,
Grindhouse.
the Mylar
Yes.
bags throw me, and I don't get them. I went in, I saw Grindhouse, and I got 50 fold because I was like, I can see this. I couldn't see the Grindhouse, and I was like, Get the grindhouse.
Trust the grindhouse.
Because I've seen you post this. So I'm like, fuck. After I made that decision, I saw your story again a couple times. I was like, okay, I think I fucked up.
I don't mean to sound arrogant, but I get. I mean, we move the weed for some of the best friggin' farms in the state, hands down, and a lot of them really, really want me to try their stuff, and so I try pretty much everybody's stuff, and I'm a snob as to what I'll mess with. So if I'm talking about somebody, to the extent that I'm talking about the grindhouse on my
Okay, like this is an endorsement.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
That's high praise.
I even did a thing, where I don't associate my brand because Banff, that's my persona on Instagram. That's my brand, and I don't associate that with nothing but the best shit out there, man.
Bro, I thought it threw me for a second because I was like, is this Banff? This is his name. Wait, hold up. This is Rudy.
Yeah.
Because I was like, sometimes you get it twisted with the real life, and then the internet personas get you fucked up.
I get people at parties. I'll go to Dabros parties or whatever, and people just like, "Ew, Banff." So I got to listen for Banff. Otherwise, people think I'm being snobby because I'm like, "Damn, they ain't talking to me." Shit.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking to. Because
my name's Rudy. Shit, I don't.
That's funny.
When I hear Banff at parties, I got to turn and look.
it's a new world, man. We got two. We're bipolar now, whether we like it or not. We got multiple personalities.
Yeah.
They're like Zach change.
Got to turn it on. Got to.
Shit.
Be different scenarios, bro.
Oh, it's cool, man. Yeah, it's cool. Got multiple names. Brennan, you got multiple names? Bren? Anybody call you Bren?
B Money
Be money.
B Money.
and Digital Craftsman.
Oh, Digital Craftsman.
That's the one. And a lot of people call you Brendan by mistake, I'm sure.
No, that never happens.
He's like, because I punch them all. I'm not fucking
Digital
having it.
Craftsman.
That's probably my better. B Money was like, I started that like in like the early 2000s with friends.
Oh, I love it.
And I
Very original.
I always had a dream of being.
That's when he was rapping,
I
bro.
always had a dream of being a rapper that I couldn't rap, and
We're going to get you to rap someday, bro.
I came up with B Money because that's the most. Because I make money, that's because I be making the money.
It makes sense.
I be making the money, and we're gonna take some mushrooms and
That's
spit
a
some
bar.
freestyles, dude.
That's a bar, bro.
Yeah, I actually, this dude, sometimes you can just get some fire ass mushrooms on Instagram. I can't remember what it was, Snapchat or something like that. Somebody hit me up,
Don't
dude.
give up
And
game,
I
bro.
literally slid through someone's house and fucking knocked on their door, and someone just fucking sketchy kind of just
That's how you
was
get
like,
stabbed,
yo,
bro.
these are called fucking God shrooms or something. I can't remember what it was, dude. It was some fucking crazy. It has a real name. They're real shrooms. You can Google them and shit. But I got these shrooms, man. You take a little bit, that shit fucks you. That'll take you to the spirit journey, man. And I didn't know that you could have inner, like I always just took mushrooms recreationally. I didn't know that you could just take them by yourself and kind of find that meditation, find that
Get a little reset.
Get that little reset.
I have a friend who just started taking like microdosing mushrooms, and he has ADD, and he said it has changed his life.
There's a lot of
Really?
health benefits for depression, anxiety.
Yeah.
Just a little pinch a day, bro. Like,
What do you pinch off though? Like what is it? Do you pinch off the stem? Do you pinch off the cap? Do you pinch a couple spores? Like where are we at? Like I don't know where to start. Do I just grind it all up and pinch a little bit and just
There
put
you
it
go.
out?
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Oh, because you just want
I
to
chop it all up.
the
mix
good
it all
shit.
up and just put it in a little thing. I'll put some in a smoothie from time to time.
The smoothie would be the way,
The
bro.
smoothie's the fucking way. I don't know why I never thought of the smoothie before, dude.
You got that NutriBullet, just throw in some bananas, some frozen strawberries, some ice.
Easy.
Dude, my
sprinkle on
buddy,
some mushrooms.
my buddy loves the tea. Cody, who's
Tea is
a
the
co-host
way
on this
to go,
podcast,
bro.
He loves that. He cooks up that tea for us, man. He brews
A
up
little
that tea.
French press. Oh yeah.
Oh man, that
walk
and it
off
hits
the
you
tea
quicker
was
too, which I
great.
I
like.
haven't tried that.
It hits you quicker. It hits
tea
you.
is
It
good.
just like gets you like whoa, and it doesn't last as long. Which there's positives and negatives, but it definitely just hits you right away, and then you're feeling it. We go for a walk, we chilling for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. It's wearing off. Or if I eat like a sizable amount of mushrooms, obviously I'm tripping for usually I'm not coming down until like the 8th hour. Or the 7th hour.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Like, and the reason I love mushrooms too is because you can have it allows you to get outside of of your head, really, and be able to kind of see things from a different perspective. Like, really though, not just like you can see things that are fucked up within you that you're like, man, I really want to work on this. Why am I acting like this? Why am I doing this? Why, what's stopping me from being where I'm trying to be? And then take these mushrooms and then get into a different place and bring those thoughts up, and then actually be able to like see like, oh, because there's just like that veil is just down and you can just see all the bullshit, and you're like, oh, that's what you're doing. Stop doing that, dumbass. What are you doing? That's why you're not there.
It's
what
really good for introspection. Yeah.
Like, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah. And that part of it fucking blew my mind, dude.
It's eye opening, bro.
Yeah, I love it, man. I think it's cool. Everybody gets their own journey with it and shit, but I think that it's that shit is beautiful, man. I'm gonna put it in the smoothie this weekend. So, all right, give me your top 5 brand. Who are you buying? Who are you looking for when you walk into a dispensary and you're like, okay, I got my go-tos. I know what's fire. Give me your 5. You can spread them out like top shelf, mid shelf, like,
When I'm spending my money on something to smoke for myself.
And real quick, and you're a flower man, dabs?
Mostly flower.
Okay.
I do dabs. I do a lot of dabs. I do smoke a lot of dabs.
Okay.
So don't stop giving me oil. People out there that give me oil. It doesn't go to waste.
But when you're buying, you like.
But when I'm buying, I like blunts and I like flower.
Ooh, he likes them fresh terps.
And I like Grindhouse.
Okay.
50-fold.
Love it.
Seattle's Private Reserve.
Okay.
Their legalized OG is friggin' phenomenal, and their Starberry banana is phenomenal.
Okay.
Just so people know. Where was I?
Seattle Reserve.
Equinox.
Really?
Yep.
That's very controversial for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just had smoked some recently and I was not impressed.
Oh. And Lilac City.
Oh, well, 10 out of 10. all the time.
Lilac City is
They
fire,
always
bro.
hit it.
Always
That fucking Mando, son. Oh
The
my
Mando
Oh,
is
the man
great.
just nugged out.
Mando.
Dude.
I got the Mando. My girl was like, I can't smoke that shit. She's like, she smoked it one time. She's like, that is fucking too much.
Dude, you know which one gets me too much? That Professor Chaos. They got one called Professor Chaos. It's like a sativa, bro. And this shit had me fucking. I literally like the doorbell rang or somebody knocked on the door. I swooped up the dog like we were about to run out the house.
Shit.
I was like, dude, that shit me on paranoia, dude.
I had the Mando. I've had the UW perp, and I've had the
UW.
tangerine cookies, man.
Oh, the maraschino. You gotta try the maraschino.
The maraschino is
Oh,
delicious. Ooh.
And the LA Confidential.
Yep,
Yeah.
the LA
Oh, the LA
Confidential.
Confidential,
Their mimosa was like the mimosa.
Maybe it was mimosa. That's right. It was mimosa. It wasn't just the tangerine cookies.
Yeah, the
it was mimosa.
yeah, the
That's what it
mimosa
was.
is the
And
one.
the silver tip. And
the silver-
Whatever the fuck comes out of that jar. It doesn't matter what it is.
It's fire. And so they had all the right to raise that shit up, man. Make that shit a little bit more expensive. And respect to them, man. That's Lilac City. That's home base, baby. So, shout out to them for killing it.
They are really, really
it's
good.
hard to find good flour. I feel like not good flour, great flour, amazing flour. I find some of the best Gorilla Glue I've had is from it's not platinum premium. It's fucking I get it at the Green Hand. And 10 out of 10, man. I can always House of Cultivar always hitting with the fire.
I've never gotten a bad jar from Root Down.
Root Down has some of the best grape pie.
Grape pie.
The Shiatsu Kush.
The
Oh, the
shiatsu
shiatsu
is
kush,
so good.
Slaps.
I love that shiatsu.
They're what else did they have? They had another good one. They got the Blue Thunder. So they got that blueberry Alaskan Thunderfuck cross, and that's delicious. They also got a Spiritual Punk, and Spiritual Punk is like a Mazar cross with some other shit. I can't remember what it is, but
We tried their Mai Tai Gushers.
so that was like a new one. I don't think I got a chance to try that one.
Yeah, that came out really, really
It was a
good.
real fruit, dude. They had their squirt.
I haven't tried a squirt.
Have you ever tried a squirt before? The strain? So I'm telling
Not
you,
deliberately.
okay. So if you look at my Instagram, there's a video, and I got some of the squirt from Root Down, and I got a squirt, the soda, and I paired them together, and it was so on point. Like
So
that
on point.
flower tastes like squirt.
Okay.
It was amazing.
So
I think
everybody go watch Zach's squirt video. It's
Please.
online.
Yeah.
It's like-
Subscribe for $5
dude, it's
a
like
month.
Zach and Squirt. Is that on your OnlyFans?
I'm gonna
or on
squirt
your
all over you.
Instagram?
Dude, it's like blueberry muffins and tangy or something like that is what it is, and that makes squirt. I believe. Somebody fact check me. You know,
Blueberry.
I'm
What's
talking
up?
shit.
Blueberry strain I liked.
Okay, have you ever had a Dog Star?
I tried their stuff, yeah.
They got a blueberry. It's not a blueberry shortcake. It's a blueberry pancakes. Fucking goddamn it! You know, there's some things you just can't access in your brain. But it's a blueberry something, and that shit is so sticky. Some
Kush Kush does a blueberry scone.
oh,
Kush Kush has some good shit too.
Kush Kush is fire.
Yeah.
yeah, they
I
have
never,
some
I never
fire.
knew they were in Bellingham.
Oh,
That's where
really?
they're from.
Yeah.
See, Bellingham grows the best weed because they're up there. They're in the moist Pacific Northwest, really in the trees, getting
You're
that
saying that
good.
the Sub-X is up there?
The Sub X is up there. That Sub X grows some of the best goddamn weed.
Who's the Bellingham ones that you're...
I'm fucking with Sub X all day, bro. I got two at home right now. I got the Bacio gelato or the Bacio gelato.
I like
don't know.
that. That's a real good strain.
I got that strain.
Yeah.
I got that. That's super fire. And then I got dude, this one really has like it's got a terpenoline, or it's got whatever the fuck is in Dutch Treat. Dude, I'm totally gonna blank it right now.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I just got that Dosey Does that we smoked the other night from Blue Roots.
Yeah.
That shit was pretty good. No, I wasn't mad at that. And then I got what's the other one I got at the house? Who does it? It's Wonka Bar.
Is it yeah, I know you're talking
That's
about.
the shit I brought over
You're
to your
talking
house.
about
Wonka. Who does that one?
it's talking about you're talking about FTF it's
No.
yeah, it's
No, it's from the soil.
from the soil.
Yeah, from
that's
the
what I'm
soil.
thinking. FTS. That's what I was thinking. From the soil.
But that Wonka bar, it said right on it. It said like this is good for like mellowing out and creativity. And I smoked some of that shit. And like the last like 4 verses that we've recorded, I wrote in like 2 days off that shit. I just got fucking hella high on this Wonka bar. And I don't know if it's subliminal messaging that it says on there it's for creativity or whatever. But like as soon as it hit, my brain just like unlocked the cheat code, and I was like, oh,
Oh, I
bro.
love that.
Yeah, that Wonka bar is my shit.
Oh,
right
I
now.
remember what I was smoking too. That other Sub X is called Waiting Game.
Oh,
Waiting Game.
And that's a Mac cross with fucking something else. I can't remember, but it's called Waiting Game.
Waiting Game.
Yeah, and that's a new Sub X. And that shit is also very sticky. But it's got that Dutch treat.
Nick, if you're watching this, I need to try some of that Waiting Game that you're doing such a bang up job with. You know?
Yes, it is. It's delicious. That's the one. I got to shout out to the local farms, GLW killing it.
Yep.
We've had Fred on here.
Yep.
They're consistent. Big nugs, fire with the stank.
They do some real good stuff.
There's a lot of high road. I haven't seen some high road come in a long time, man. But damn, high road used to really come in with some fire. Conscious Family with the Conscious Glue. I'm telling you, the Gorilla Glue, Good Earth. I seen you with the jacket earlier.
Oh, Good Earth, yeah,
Good Earth,
got
man.
some good stuff.
Yo,
I love their pink Cadillac.
Oh, the purple Cadillac.
Purple Cadillac.
Yeah, purple
Yep.
Cadillac is super fire. That's got a
Their
flavor.
Their
That's got a-
GG4's not too bad either.
Come on. Their GG4 is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And honestly, I fuck with their wedding cake, like 8 out of 10 times I fuck with the wedding cake too. The wedding cake really is just like, but nobody beats Budweiser wedding cake. I also fuck with House of Cultivar wedding cake. I'm a wedding cake fanatic,
House
man.
of Cultivar is nice. Bro.
I am a fucking wedding cake and Gorilla Glue. I like the funk. I like the funk. If you can put just like a little sweetness, as soon as we can start getting into tangies and kind of weird shit like that, it's fun, experimental. Take a hit, smoke it, cool. But I can't smoke it all the time. I couldn't buy even a quarter of some tangy shit, but I could get that funk, that gelato, that dosey gelato, that type of shit. You fuck with Royal Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, Royal Tree with the ice cream cake and the gelato and
Real good stuff.
Those fuckers hit.
They do
The middle.
is it something mint?
Oh, they do the Kush mints. Oh no, so
Or is
Sub
it-
X
maybe
do
it's, maybe it's a
those-
mimosa?
No,
that they do?
Maybe they do.
I want to say it's something mint something that they did a collab with Refine, and it was like
and this is dabs?
freaking good. Yeah, oil concentrates.
And we're talking
But the flour was so good. I tried the dabs
triangle
first.
mints.
That might have been it.
That might have been in it.
I'm not familiar with
No.
triangle mints, bro.
I know there's a lot of strains out there, man. But
Too many.
But those ice cream cakes, wedding cakes, gelatos, those.
Shout
sugar
out weed,
glues.
bro.
I love weed, man.
Shout out fucking weed.
God damn it.
bro.
All you growers out there, shout out to you for doing that.
Yeah, shout out to the
Yeah.
people for really growing this shit, man, because we know that the fucking store's making all this money, man. Y'all need to get your money, and you guys are doing the Lord's work, and we appreciate you.
Shout out to people smoking weed.
Shout out to people out there getting out there and standing in line and buying it, baby.
Yeah.
Because, man, and you know what? Don't shout out to any of you motherfuckers that were talking shit about weed, or you live in Idaho and you fucking talk shit about weed, and then you pull up to the dispensary like, I'm gonna fucking pull up and
Give
buy
me a
some of
cart.
this weed. Yeah, you know what?
Stink.
Fuck you.
We don't want you.
Yeah, nah, man. The shout out to the day ones who were like, man, we've been fucking grinding since the cop had to smash my fucking pipe on the ground when he pulled me over and was like, oh, you guys something, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been there. I
Yeah.
had a pipe
Gave
smash.
me a ticket for having a banana clip in the car, saying it was a cannabis
Roach
apparatus.
clip. Like what?
Yep.
Well, that's fucking funny.
All right. Well, shit, man. Hey, Rudy, thank you, man. Thank you for coming on here.
Thanks for your
chopping
time,
it up
bro.
with us,
yeah,
man.
driving out to.
Thanks. Well, I'm homeless, so this get me keep warm for a little while longer.
There you
Dude,
go.
I can't believe that you're about to drive all the way back to the west side right now.
Yeah, I got shit to do, son. I gotta bring some samples.
Tomorrow's Friday, baby. You got a party this
Parties to
weekend.
play. You got
Party
a fucking
Saturday.
Redman to kick
Redman.
it with.
Saturday. Party with Redman is Saturday.
Oh
Man.
my God, man.
And you'll be back here on the 2nd. Well, you'll probably be back here again before
I'll
the
be back
2nd.
here Monday.
Yeah.
Check it out. Happy to be here. I'm here with Rudy.
I'm here with
ExZac
these guys.
Matisse. Brennan. Calm before the storm.
Don't forget Zen. Where's Zen dog
April.
at? We here with Zen.
Zen.
She's sleeping on the floor.
Calm Before the Storm, April 2nd. Patty's Tacos.
April
We're talking
2nd.
live music, Change in Matisse.
Yeah.
Okay? We're talking about ciders that are hard, dabs.
Horde.
We're talking
Twilight
about
ciders.
walking around with blunts. Now, this is specific to people who are in the industry, but I'm telling you, all you people that are in the industry right now, you might be able to get a job application and get hired and be at the party if you do it right now.
Real quick.
So
Green blunts and green
everybody
bluff,
in the
bro.
industry, I'm telling you, you want to show up because this isn't any normal party. Okay, this isn't just like, oh, it's an industry party. We're gonna show up, we're gonna do a little 30-minute thing, and we're gonna leave. No, you're gonna show up and you're gonna get an experience. This is in Green Bluff. Ciders in Green Bluff.
Green
Raised
blunts and
lemonade
green
in
bluff, bro.
Raised lemonade.
Ooh.
Yes.
The sauce.
Smoky's Edibles.
Come on.
Come on,
And tacos.
guys, come in.
Painted Rooster.
Let's go.
Green Bluff Greenhouse.
Let's go. Let's go right
Orange
now,
State.
bro. Let's get out of
Pine
here.
Jacket.
Shout them out.
Ooh.
Pure Form Labs.
Pure Labs.
Fairwinds.
I love Fairwinds.
Yeah. What's their flower line?
Don't they have aren't they the ones with the inhaler?
Yeah, the Evo Healer.
Yeah.
Not Evo Healer. It's something inhaler. Yeah.
Yeah. They got something. They got
Sick.
something.
Orange State.
Oh, Orange State.
Yeah. Who else? Mount Baker Gardens got some of their pre-rolls and hash rosin.
That's Mount Baker.
Mount Baker Gardens. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, hash rosin. Thank you for coming through with the hash rosin.
Yes. We'll see y'all
Thinking
April
about the little
2nd, man.
people.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Where I share all of my personally purchased cannabis products
At a private
with
party.
my friends at a private setting.
Legally. You can document that. All right, guys. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
I love
Happy
you
to be
guys.
here.
Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Chasing the snakes out of Ireland. Everybody give me a little cheers.
Bro, fuck them snakes.
There we go.
Cheers.
Hey, and I also learned that when I was looking this up because we did this last night where you mix the Pabst Blue Ribbon and you mix the Guinness together. It's called a black and tan, and that's actually offensive in Irish. In Ireland, because black and tans were like people who, like British folk that
Oh,
came
that's fucked up.
in like their military that came in like the 20s and like suppressed their freedoms and
I
shit.
just thought it'd be offensive to them because you're ruining a good Guinness with Pabst.
No, it's actually really dope. If you go to Ireland, it's just called a half and half. So there is your fact of the day. Google it, look it up. Happy to be here. I'm with Rudy, Mike. I said it. Bitch, let's go. We're out. Bye, guys.
Peace.
I've never given an outro like that, but that was
It
fun.
sounds like an Irish Arnold Palmer. A half and half.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here, breathing this fresh air, living my best life, even when the shit ain't fair, even when the love ain't there. Yo, I'm just happy to be here, smoking some good weed, not thinking what could be. I'm just here in the right now, doing me till it's lights out. Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, cause I know that shit could be worse. So what I spit in these verses gon' make some history first.
Show 'em I'm happy to be here, I'm living my best life.
Yo, you living without fear,
You wonder what that's like?
like a breath of some fresh air.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
It's a traveling man.
I'm a traveling man. I'm in space and time.
There you go.
Got a lot of things I got to do. Lord knows I'm coming back to you.
Okay.
Back to you. Yeah. Most Def, man.
Yeah.
Check it
Oh
out.
man, that's been a long time since I
Hey,
listened to some more
traveling,
stuff.
man. Listen to that. That'll change your soul, even right now. Let's go.
Go.